Nice.
All right, we're officially hot. We are officially hot.
Yeah, gross.
All right. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and test my audio. All right. I heard me. Can you mic check?
Hello, hello.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and
Yeah.
test my audio.
Oh god, itchy.
All right. I heard me.
Switch the layer.
Can you mic check?
Oh, my eyes.
Hello.
Cannot adjust.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and
Yeah.
test my audio.
Oh god, itchy.
Okay.
Switch
I
the
believe I can hear you since yeah.
Oh god, yep, itchy. Oh,
Okay.
itchy.
I believe
Yes.
I can hear you since
Got it.
you got it.
Here we go then. Loading. Da, 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 da.
Okay. I think everything is green. If you're ready, I'm actually pretty ready.
E.
All right.
Go, go, go.
Let's go. All right, we're back. Woo! We gotten through 2025, guys. It has been over, and we just got into 2026, and already there's some stuff going on in the world, man. It's
Yep.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But
Way to start it off, baby.
I know, yeah. Even some IRL stuff real quick. Apparently on New Year's Day, the facility I'm currently working at got broken into, and they actually like took some stuff. So yeah, that was quite. I'm like, damn, this is quite the start for the year. Jeez, already, you know. Whether it's somewhere in the world or around me, and you know, gotta love the New Year's sort of window.
Yep.
Luckily, there's no fire in California this time around, so that's good. That's a bit of a silver lining there. But other than that, I've been hanging in there, right? During the rest of 2025. I got some garage projects done, and yeah, so I'm just kind of like waiting for the weather to clear up, and I wanted to fully test it out and such like that. But let's, you know, have you share like what was like the one big highlight during your vacay in Florida?
My body adapting to 40 to 50 degrees.
Yeah, I'm sure that's always a lovely part of the process, right? And on top of that, you have the time difference to, you know.
Oh, the time difference still fucks me over.
Yeah, I'm sure. Especially when
Like
East Coast time.
I would sleep around either 1 or 2-ish, then wake up at 9, do my full day, and then go back to sleep around 1 or 2-ish. So it kind of screws up everything.
Oh wow. But what time were you sleeping in the East Coast? Do you know?
Yeah, the East Coast was 1 to 2-ish.
Oh, that's the East Coast time. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then here in Hawaii,
Usually, yeah. Well,
home,
Hawaii, what time?
I usually fall asleep around 12, 1. So kind of like not that different, but still like
Yeah.
you know when
it's
your
still, yeah.
body's already used to a time zone and it
Mhm.
refuses to adjust.
Yes, I definitely understand that. Oh man, once you go to Japan though, someday, if you ever go, that's the kicker, because it's such a big difference. I think for you it might be not as bad because it's like I imagine it's like half no, it should be like three. No, it should be probably like 3 hours less or something, like, or a 3 hour difference from you and stuff, or uh, because there's a 3 hour difference between us. So therefore, if it's 16 hours for me, difference between Japan and where I'm at, then it should be about like 13 hours or something like that from where you're at, theoretically. It's either no, it's either 13 or 19 hour difference. So that could actually work against you even more. I actually, yeah,
Yeah, like right now, at this very moment of recording,
yeah.
Japan is it is Sunday in Japan.
Yeah, it's already a day ahead.
One and it's 1:12 in the afternoon. Versus here in Hawaii, it is Saturday, June 3rd at 6:12 p.m.
January 3rd, yeah.
So Hawaii is 1 day and so many hours behind.
Yeah.
For
It is still a difference, yeah. Even if you're
yeah,
like, it's weird, like even if you are closer to Japan, it's still quite a difference.
but don't worry, when I go to Japan, I'll find ways to put myself to sleep because
don't drink your way, bro.
oh no, well it's gonna involve drinking, but it it's more of the herbal tea. I forget which one my friend said. Like
Oh.
she's like you buy these packs from 7-Eleven there. She's like it's like $5 for like 10 tea
Tea
bags,
bags,
and
yeah.
she's like take one before you fall, you want to go to bed, and
Uh-huh.
she's like you knock out like super quick.
Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting method.
So I'm like, so you're telling me to buy drugs,
No,
legal drugs?
no, it's medicinal herbs, okay, Zawa? Get it right.
Yeah, they're called fucking weed.
Yeah. All right.
I technically can grow them.
Yeah. So anyway, that was essentially at least some of our highlights. As much as we would love to kind of sit down and talk about what the hell happened by this during December-ish, we do have quite a bit to go through, as yes, we took a month long break. So we do have quite a bit to go through, but we'll mainly go through the fighting game stuff, ZZZ, and the Game Award stuff, and then the rest of it will just be like we'll potentially breeze through it depending on the time. All right, so the rest of it will be kind of up in the air. So yep, let's go ahead and without further ado, start off the fighting game stuff as always for 2026.
This battle is about to explode.
Yep. So there was quite the month-long explosion. Pretty much like right as Zawa left for the vacay. Quite a bit of the legends, if you will, have passed. Unfortunately, including I actually included these individuals, game devs, not necessarily tied to fighting games, but somehow like it has something to do with just video games, right? Unfortunately, that does include well, this is like generally in 2025, mind you, but Vince Zampella was, I think, the most recent one of this bunch right here. Very unfortunate because he was like a legend in his own right, because he helped develop Call of Duty, right? And you know how big Call of Duty is up to this day. He was definitely part of COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and the big ones, that a lot of people still talk about to this day. Very, very
That
unfortunate.
left the games that he touched left a good memory impact. The ones that he did not touch,
yeah, that became much more mixed. Let's leave it at that. He even at some point after the little conundrum that happened at the studio he used to work at, which is, I think it was Infinity Ward, he and others made another studio called Respawn, and Respawn, of course, made stuff like Titanfall, and I believe Titanfall 2 as well when he was around. And of course, Titanfall 2 was like, it's pretty highly regarded, especially with the campaign mode, multiplayer. It was such a more of a unique, well done twist of the competitive first person shooter at the time. But now with all this crap that's been going on with EA and especially with Apex Legends, it's like very unfortunate that we are not getting a Titanfall 3 at this point. And even if it does happen, it's likely not going to have that Titanfall touch to it, that we've experienced in 2 especially, and especially if you're coming from more on the campaign side of things, So, also very unfortunate because there was a video out on I think it was like on Instagram or something like that, of the actual accident that he was involved in, that was fatal. It was a car accident. Apparently he was driving a Ferrari, and unfortunately he lost control out of the tunnel and violently crashed into a certain part of the road, and it was like right by the canyon too at that too. So it was quite the incident, and yeah, it was quite graphic. Even without certain elements, let's just say, but even like the crash itself and just the aftermath was very graphic. So it was very unfortunate that that these things happen, and life is very short at times. Let's not forget Chance Perdomo, who played Andre in Gen V, from the Boys spin-off side of things, and he also passed due to a motorcycle accident. So these things happen, man. It's just something to take into mind that this is just part of life, right? It's just something random happens, and unfortunately sometimes it's with people that you either look up to or just like have some sort of affiliation, whether it's just like a video game that they made, and you're just like, I love this video game so much, and then next thing you know, those very people are just gone, just like that. That also includes, next up is Tomonobu Itagaki. He was very involved with Ninja Gaiden, another legendary game to this day.
Yep.
And also with the Dead or Alive series to a large extent, and such other Tecmo Koei projects, I think, before he left. But yeah, he left a mark also,
He was kind of,
oh, go ahead.
like, would you consider him as a close to Godfather of like games? Like, or the top threes, like Parada is like one.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at. I mean, everyone has their sort of like like our personal Mount Rushmore. So like,
yeah, there you go.
You can definitely like have an
like he laid a foundation.
Oh, for sure, he was definitely one of the pillars, right, of the games that we grew up with. Definitely, Ninja Gaiden, right? Like, for those who don't know, it's a old ass game, and it's a classic.
We're in America. You pronounced it wrong.
Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it went back when it was actually pronounced, or not actually, but it was once pronounced Ninja Gaiden.
Yep. Mispronounced.
Yeah, mispronounced. Yes, Ninja Gaiden. So, but yeah, but one of the oh man, I forgot that movie was called. It was like The Wizard or something like that. I think that's where it started to correct
the Nintendo one, right?
Yes, it was
with
the Power Glove.
Autistic kid.
The kid, yeah, it's with that kid, and he had the Power Glove, I think. That's where it started to. Yep, California, exactly.
I'm gonna be honest with that movie. As a child, yes, I wanted to see California, but growing up, and then I saw like a few clips. Like one of those days, you're just gonna randomly like, like try to see if this wasn't a what's it called? A fever dream. Is like, did I really watch this movie?
Yeah.
I just randomly just put on that clip, and I'm going like, Jesus Christ, But why did this kid make me want to go to California again?
Right. Yeah. Yep. So,
It's like,
um,
yeah,
yeah. The point being, that's where Ninja Gaiden was first sort of started to make its way into our vocabulary as Americans,
yeah,
and yeah. So that's like one of those little tidbits that one should like take and as a part of this sort of history with Ninja Gaiden alone.
yep.
Yeah. Jim Curry, not as familiar with this gentleman, but he did make Gex, which is like like a kind of a cult, has a cult following. Um, I'm not as familiar with Legacy of Kain, but Gex, yes. So very unfortunate that he also passed on, along with the rest of the gentlemen, including Victor Antonov, who helped make Half-Life 2, another sort of legendary game, a little more new, relatively, but still highly regarded. And of course, Dishonored, which is like another action game that gets talked about also to this day. So, very unfortunate that we lost these legends, these gentlemen that helps
Yep.
shaped the video game bubble one way or the other. They definitely are sort of pillars in their own regard, right? So, deep condolences for these gentlemen, and also to their family and friends, right? So it's always hard to take in these passings and sudden the sudden like sort of situations, especially when it's an accident and such like that, and especially if you actually looked up to them, whether you are a video gamer or a an actual like up and coming game dev, right? If you're inspired by
Yep.
either of these gentlemen, it is hard to take in at times. Very understandable that um you know it's a hard pill to swallow, but we gotta then use that as a sort of a motivation drive, in a way, to keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, More on passings. A renowned voice actor, or seiyu, in Japan, Tomomichi Nishimura, who voiced T-Bone in One Piece, but more so um, during the old days, especially with Street Fighter Alpha stuff. Um,
Yep.
Akuma, or Ugoki, and Bison, believe it or not. And he used to voice M Bison, and so if you look back on the older stuff with M Bison, he and Akuma or Goki actually sound kind of similar, right? Which is kind of funny how that works. But yeah, that's what happens. And um, he also, of course, voiced many other characters, as you can kind of see with a little sample platter here.
Yep. He was the Earth Kage from Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Upper.
Upper right, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right.
And he's the blue ogre from Yu Yu Hakusho. Funny enough.
Yep.
And believe it or not, for those who don't know, just a little trivia. Um, the ogre actually is the narrator of the show. And so it's kind of like actually from the perspective of the ogre, and not so much Yusuke and the others for some reason. It's actually like a weird little thing when you think about it. It's like,
It's like a little meta.
yeah, a little meta, yeah, right. It's like this character is like relatively like in not that important, but he's actually like narrating and driving the plot somehow. It's kind of funny when you think about it. He was also the one of the Mink doctors from One Piece. I forget his name, but yeah, you can kind of see what he is like. I forget this gentleman, this character's name from One Piece, but he is Wano's like former
Oh
legendary
yeah, yeah.
Yakuza boss. And then he grew old. So that's why he shrunk down in size, which is part of life, funny enough. And then, like I said, T-Bone and other such characters along the way. May he rest in peace as well. He's definitely left his mark in the voice acting industry. Is there anything you wanted to input for Nishimura-san?
Well, for Nishimura-san, like yes, One Piece. I originally was watching it in dubbed, and when went towards the sub area because I think I stopped watching dub One Piece. I am trying to think really hard where did I stop.
Yeah.
I think it was before the first time skip.
Interesting.
And then everything else was sub. And then for Naruto, I think it's funny, I watched everything Naruto when he was a kid, all the way to before Shippuden, and then Shippuden was straight sub.
Oh,
I
interesting.
never watched Yu Yu Hakusho in sub.
Yeah.
I only watched it in dub because Toonami.
Toonami / Adult Swim, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, not saying that the the seiyus were bad. It's just that for Kuwabara, to me he's better in dub.
It's funny because he's literally Buggy the Clown because it's the same voice actor. Yeah, it's very I don't want to say uncanny, but it is definitely strange because of like how or your first impression of Kuwabara from like the dub, and then you listen to him in Japanese, like what? Like why does he sound like Buggy the Clown or whatever, right? Like it's very very strange, to put it one way.
Yeah, the word's not off-putting, but it's just like, okay,
yeah,
like
it's
I see you.
Yeah,
it's like I see you, but
it's
okay.
unexpected, very much unexpected. You would think like he would have a like a more of like a more I don't know, like a just a high school punk normal voice, but it's literally Buggy the Clown if you think about it. But hey, I mean,
now I'm trying to imagine Buggy sounding like a delinquent and rolling his R's with the Buggy voice, and he's like, I cannot.
I mean, when you think about it, though, I mean, pirates and delinquent punks aren't all that different, though. When you think about it,
it's just that you're right. Look at Captain Kidd.
Yeah, Kid is Kid
is a definition of a delinquent.
Yeah, he's straight up a delinquent. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so rest in peace, Nishimura-san.
Rest in peace, and thank you for pretty much shaping a lot of people's childhood.
Oh yeah,
and some and adulthood, because some adults they start late, and it's like that shouldn't matter because
unfortunately, some sort of illness what did it, so very very unfortunate. If it's not a car accident, it's some sort of illness, and that's always a kick in the balls for a lot of these situations.
Whoever made this collage, you can see the progress of anime throughout the years.
Oh yeah, you can you can definitely paint a pretty funny picture of like the range or like the unexpected picks. Yeah, the art styles and like that too. But also like the types.
To me, it's not a lost art. It's just for the time it should stay back.
Oh yeah.
The 80s and the 90s really were like, to me, beautifully hand drawn and
very unique. Yeah, in that regard. All right, there's another person I would like to also bring up, and this is another kick in the balls because it is involving with Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. Tagawa-san, widely known especially if you play Mortal Kombat and other such fighting games, as Shang Tsung.
Yep.
Even at one point, he did play Heihachi in the kind of the forgotten Tekken live action movie. But for the most part, he is Shang Tsung to me. So this was
Yep.
a kind of a hard one for me because I grew up with watching the Mortal Kombat movies, and of course Tagawa-san, very memorable as Shang Tsung, especially with you know um, your soul is mine, your brother's soul is mine. uh, that is the line. And oh yeah, and then fatality, yes. And then there's Heihachi, yes. There is the Heihachi role.
Which he doesn't look bad.
Yeah. It's
It's just
they done what they could.
to me. I wish, yeah, they done what I wish the hair was just a little bit more longer.
Yeah, I think though, with today's technology, you can definitely like CG the hair and to fill in the rest of the hair. Like you can kind of like,
CG, or you can actually go practical.
yeah, you can definitely go practical. I'm pretty sure like techniques have been improved for the practical side of things, but I'm sure like you can kind of like fill it in with the rest with CGI and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you kind of like blend both practical and CGI because that's how it's been done with Shin Godzilla, I think, to an extent, if I'm not mistaken. There is one clip that I do want to play involving with Tagawa-san. It is right here. And it kind of like sums up his overall, person. So, hold on. Give me a minute here.
Ah, it's too loud.
Yeah, I know. I'll put it halfway.
And to me, because there were so many fans, it's as if kids would be playing every day like monks, in their own little temples. And all of a sudden, we gave them a church to come to, the Mortal Kombat Church. All the monks came out of hiding and became a family. And
yep. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's funny, when he used to live here in Hawaii until he had to move to California. From what my mom said, because back in the day, like, you could just meet anybody, freely on the streets and stuff. She bumped into him and she was like, saying sorry, and he's like, "Oh no, it's a fine." Like small conversation where you're heading, and my mom's saying that, oh, she's heading to work and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, okay, let me go. I'm heading that way too," and they just walked together to our stuff, and
Oh, wow.
he was just talking about, just everyday life and stuff. And I was like,
that's cool.
And I was like, "Mom, you met Shang Tsung?" And she's like, "Yeah, why? You didn't bother to tell me this." Well, to her, defense, she's like, "Well, I didn't know that he was that famous."
Yeah.
At
to be fair, yes.
At the time, and then, I was like, "What? Who else did you bump into besides you telling me that you hanged out with Selena when she came over here in Hawaii?" She's like, people. I was like, this motherfucking mother of mine.
Yeah, next thing you know, she was like, "Oh yeah, this guy totally looked like Robert De Niro."
Yeah, but from what I heard from other people that hanged out with
Tagawa,
Carrie,
Carrie,
like on the set of Johnny Tsunami, he really did play like a good grandfather role, like to the crew, from what I heard.
Yeah, he has definitely this like presence that is very easygoing, yet it's a strong presence, and you kind of like he kind of like commands it in a way, but not without like going super hard on it,
Yeah.
Yeah, other roles that include 47 Ronin, and then if you want to look into like the more recent stuff, of quote unquote. Kubo and the Two Strings. That was a very, very fun movie. And let me see. Oh, he even had a
Here's the
role in
dad.
Overwatch. Okay, wow. That's
he's the dad for Genji and
oh,
Hanzo.
he's the dad. Oh, wow. I didn't even catch. Oh wow, he even appeared in Sabrina the Teenage Witch at one point. Johnny Tsunami, like you point out.
Baywatch.
Yeah, Baywatch.
It's kind of funny the Baywatch Hawaii or the regular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a rumor because that's how Jason Momoa got his leg up in the acting was Baywatch.
Uh-huh.
I think it was like one of the filming, and this is like a story from word of mouth. Carrie was just watching, like people doing the film crew, and he was like, "Eh, that looks fun. Maybe I should try." And then that's how years later he got into Baywatch Hawaii. I was like, "Wow, they remembered him." Like cool.
Yeah.
What else? Hawaii 5-0, yeah, reboot of Hawaii 5-0.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of the more recent ones. DuckTales. Oh wow, there's like sounds like a Japanese character in DuckTales. Wow, that's I gotta check that out then. Jeez. But yeah, mostly when it comes to video games, Mortal Kombat for sure though. And it was actually really cool when Shang Tsung was announced for 11. They actually brought in Tagawa for his likeness and of course the his voice to an extent at least, and yeah, that was really cool. That was really awesome for that last hurrah, and then and that was pretty much that. So thank you, Tagawa-san, for your passion, your hard work, and putting your soul into ironically, right, when it comes to the Soul Stealer, pretty much. And yeah,
he didn't steal souls, he just borrowed them.
He just borrowed. Yeah, it's a very long borrow. Very long. But yes.
I'm trying to see like what movie did I actually saw him besides Mortal Kombat.
Did you not watch 47 Ronin?
Oh, I did. Is like, did I see anything prior? Before?
Oh, prior. Okay, yeah. Like the older,
like Big
films.
Trouble,
Okay.
like Big Trouble in Little China. It's like, yeah, he's there, but he's uncredited.
Yeah.
But for me, I mainly associate excuse me, Big Trouble in Little China with Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah.
With Kurt Russell and what's it called? What's his name? James Hong.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's right. Somehow he's still going too, man. It's like, oh, wow. Sorry, was there anything else you wanted to bring up?
Well, now looking at it, yeah, it'll be Mortal Kombat, and then let's see, Pearl Harbor, Planet of the Apes, Electra, Memoirs of a Geisha. I'm just telling you everything that I watched.
Balls of Fury, yeah, man.
Yeah, Balls of Fury is
yeah. I remember having a laugh at that movie. Yep. Yeah. That's a pretty good resume, right? Or a pretty good plethora
years of
years and of his work and craft.
Yeah.
So again, thank you. May you rest easy upstairs, sir. Okay. So let's get a move on with another part of sort of the news when it comes to fighting games. Mr. Harada-san has came to the decision now now he's officially off the Tekken team, and he's gonna do something else. But he's definitely effectively retired from doing Tekken at this point. So this was a pretty big bombshell, especially if you're a fighting game fan, and especially if you're a big Tekken fan up to this point. So there was like a number of statements. You can just read this long statement, detailed statement rather, from Mr. Harada himself. But I believe he is going to do something else later down the line, but of course he hasn't said anything yet. But he did do one last thing, which is funny because he said, I'll read this part. So I kept saying, for 30 years, I kept saying I'll do it someday and never once performed as a DJ at a tournament event. So instead, I'll be releasing for the first time and last time a 60-minute Tekken DJ style nonstop mix, personally edited by myself, together with this announcement. Listening it brings back many memories. Thank you again, sincerely, for all these years. So yeah, Harada, especially if you follow the Tekken stuff, is like that name you super recognize. And of course, his presence was also well remembered and forever be remembered as a director of such a renowned 3D fighting game at that. He had a lot of years at Bandai Namco. Not just Tekken, but at Namco. I believe he also was involved with Soul Calibur at one point. But yeah, of course, mostly known for the Tekken stuff. I forget when he precisely was involved with Tekken. I think oops, hold on. Let me try and see here. Oh, they don't have the Google search. Oh, there you go. Let me just see. Okay, so funny enough, he actually was friends with Itagaki-san.
Yeah.
So they're like fellow game devs in a way, and they both study at the same place at the same university. But I think Harada did more of the looking up to Itagaki than anything. But yeah, so he considers him his sort of role model, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But okay, yeah, he definitely was involved with Tekken 3, which is of course still widely regarded as the best Tekken, depending on who you are, along with Tag, and then there's 4, 5, and then you name it, right? He even voiced Forest Law, funny enough.
Yep.
Yeah. And then yes, he had his little rivalry, or the humorous sort of little comical rivalry, yes, with another former producer and director or whatever, right? Game staff, Yoshinori Ono-san, with Street Fighter. Yeah, so a lot of things came along his way. A lot he left as a trail, right? Okay, so he is involved with first 2 of the Tekkens, just as a voice actor, funny enough. And then he became the first director when it comes to Tekken 3, firstly, and then the rest of it is history, right? Soul Calibur 4, Tekken 6, Ace Combat as a supervisor, I guess. But mostly directors for the Tekken stuff, supervisor for Cross Zone. Yes, you can definitely see this. Even a supervisor for fucking Cyber Sleuth of Digimon, which definitely something I played too. So
Yep.
Pokken, right? If anyone remembers that one. Oh wow, he was actually part of Dark Souls 3 in a way as a marketing general manager. Kind of surprising. Advisor for Soul Calibur 6. Marketing manager for Naruto and Boruto, Shinobi Striker,
Mhm.
My Hero Academia, a lot of these games. Producer and manager, but yeah, he definitely took the producer's seat right around 2018 and then beyond that, right, including God Eater 3, Dark Souls. Okay, no, never mind. He's the manager for that. Code Vein, Tales of Arise. Wow, I didn't even know that. Tekken Bloodline, Tekken 8, and Shadow Labyrinth. Lastly, yep. Of course, he is definitely regarded as a legend amongst game devs, and especially for fighting games. Yeah, so any words you wanted to say for this gentleman? Because I know you had at least some sort of small interaction with him
Yeah,
here
small
and there. Yes.
interactions here and there.
Yes.
Mostly at Evo.
Yeah.
Which, again, I already told this to like Hawk and the rest at Evo last year. Oh god, this year.
Yeah, I
last
know,
year.
right? Yeah, last year.
Just see him just sitting, waiting by himself
Mm-hmm.
at
The
at the
Vegas,
airport for his bags.
the Vegas airport, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like at first it's like, when you're kind of like a little small jet lag, trying to like get your belongings and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just like looking,
the baggage
and I just
area, yeah.
Just looking over. I was like, "The Harada."
Yeah.
Nah, that's not Harada.
Nah, that couldn't be. All
And
by
then he
himself.
spoke, and I was like, "Oh, it
Mm,
is."
yeah.
Did
Did he have his sunglasses on at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had his sunglasses. He was actually reading something,
Like on his
like
phone or
a
like a
book.
book?
A book. He
Oh,
was
wow.
just like
Okay.
reading something. So I was like,
That's cool.
but I didn't pay no mind. So
Mm-hmm.
said my hellos, got his picture, and
Yeah.
then gave him candy.
Oh yeah, the chocolates, right? You gave him the chocolates?
Yeah, the chocolates.
Nice.
For him, and excuse me. And for the two others that's always with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have one for Michael Murray? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So I gave Harada 3. So one was for Harada, one for Michael Murray, and then the other one I guess was just not I don't think it was their handler, but just someone else that
Probably
was with
like
them.
probably the translator, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. So I was like,
yeah,
small talk in Japanese, and said my goodbyes and just went to the hotel.
Yeah. So.
But it's again like a big thank you to him, because
yes,
he brought so much, to us gamers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That, I mean, yeah, there were the ups and downs, and there are assholes out there that kind of blamed him for stuff that it was really not in his control.
Yeah, right.
To an extent,
right.
But then it birthed, the good meme of "Don't ask me for shit."
Yep, right here. Yep. Pretty much.
Which now he can just say that whenever the hell he wants now.
Yep.
When he's out on the street, and
now he's gonna ask for shit. Yep.
To which I believe he, for this year, 2026, he has one more. He's gonna make one more appearance at a at a gaming event.
Yes, I think it was supposed to be the Tekken tournament stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah, the Tekken tournament. So
yes.
that's the last official we know of. We do not know if he's gonna make a guest appearance, just out of the blue for stateside Evo.
Yeah, like Evo
He's probably
stuff.
gonna do it for Evo Japan.
Oh
since,
yeah, for
it's
sure. I think he'll make an
stuff.
appearance there for sure. Yeah.
But I hope he does more of his YouTube channel.
Yeah, that'd be really
shows.
cool. That would be awesome. You can hopefully you can continue the Harada's bar stuff. That would be really awesome. That would be cool.
Which now seeing Harada retire kind of makes me wonder. I know it's gonna sound bad, but you gotta be realistic. Who's next to
it would likely be Mr. Michael Murray to take the lead.
Oh well, I meant like in general. Like who's next that would be
to retire? Is that okay? I thought you were talking about
I'm gonna say Sakurai. Like Sakurai probably is gonna be like the next one in line.
The major one, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. He's up there he's kind of up there in the years, even though he looks relatively young, but I think he's up there.
Young, yep.
Yeah,
I think like next in line will be Sakurai, maybe Ed Boon, maybe.
Oh right, yeah, that's another one. That's I think that's probably honestly like the next one, and then Sakurai maybe for this year. I don't know. It could be this year. It could be the next after. We'll see.
Yeah, a few years from now.
Yeah, Boone, but Mr. Boone is definitely up there too. I think. But yeah.
Oh god, I'm trying to think of his fucking name.
Tobias? Oh.
No. It's another developer, or I should say owner.
Well, Miyamoto. Well, I'm thinking of Miyamoto, but I feel like Miyamoto's already like not doing the dev stuff. He's like just kind of like being a very executive and just letting everyone else do the Mario stuff or like whatever, right?
Yeah. I think he's like Miyamoto is more of a I'm gonna stand in the background and just guide you. I don't think he's gonna do hands-on anymore. I found his name. Todd Howard. I think Todd Howard might also be one of those like ready to retire.
Or at least ready to depart from...
Yeah, to depart.
Yes.
Okay, I want to say Todd Howard will depart once we get fucking the next Elder Scroll. Like,
oh wow,
an official...
He's the same around the same age as Harada.
Yeah, see?
Wow. So you're right.
Todd is gonna... He's gonna wait till like the next Elder Scrolls is like officially...
Yeah, that's his last one. Maybe.
Announced, and then like probably like halfway in the final development stages, he just just says, "Hey, I'm out."
Hopefully that'll be his sort of magnum opus, but we'll have to see about. Yeah, I know.
Showing us a teaser trailer that led up to nothing except for the title, which everyone had to put theory craft of where on the damn map
is
this next Elder Scrolls is gonna take place.
Right.
Which is sad because out of all the Elder Scroll games, the numbers, I'm not like bringing in Elder Scrolls Online. We pretty much we got forget which number Elder Scrolls. We went to where the Argonians live. We went to where the High Elves, Skyrim, Oblivion, and stuff.
Yeah.
We never, we never went to a place where the Khajiits are, but Khajiits are nomen, so they don't really have a home.
They don't have a place.
They did originate somewhere in the south, so we never went to that area.
Okay.
And based on the trailer that we got, like what, years
It's
ago.
been like 6 years or something, man. It's something crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the highlands where
Yeah.
mountains and valleys. So it's like, okay, so we're not fucking going to where the Khajiits originate from. We're going to like probably more not northern, but somewhere from the Imperial City,
Yeah.
not close to Skyrim, because Skyrim I believe is like more northern.
Uh-huh.
So it's like northwest ish. Kind of like the
Mhm.
tip of Skyrim.
Mhm.
Or border of Skyrim.
Mhm.
Oh. Theory crafting is fun, kids. Don't do it.
Well, let me theory craft kind of when it comes to where Harada is going next, because I would feel it'd be really funny because since Ono is involved with Fate Grand Order in some way, right? Because he's the president of the developing company for Fate Grand Order, which is La Single or something like that. I forget the name was, but anyway, yeah, he's involved with that. Funny enough. And then, if you also remember the producer slash director for Soul Calibur, he's involved with side games, right? So it's like, I wonder if Harada will somehow be involved with another like sort of mobile game company, some sort of like mobile game, right? And he'll be like a president or something like that to just overlook things or look over and just kind of see things overseas, right? And it would be really funny if he somehow would be involved with like ZZZ or something like that. That would be really funny and cool at the same time. But you know that's a. I mean, yeah, maybe you never know. Maybe you never know. Maybe it could also be possible that NetEase may pick him up. You know, just to kind of like have him be the eyes for the number of divisions that they have, right? Just like a, I don't know, that sort of position. Because I don't know. I just find it. I would find it really funny if that is the case. Like, because Ono, fuck, I forget his name, the Soul Calibur guy. They're both involved with the mobile games in some way. So it'd be kind of funny. Again, it'd be kind of funny to see if Harada has that sort of situation going on for him at some point. So let's remember though, he's not completely like quitting or retiring from the industry and anything like that. He's just departing from Bandai Namco. So there is something to look forward to with Harada-san, one way or the other. So we can only just look forward to that and see what he has cooking potentially. So, but either way, thank you so much, Harada-san, for your share of passion and the hard work and dedication. I'm sure you also put the blood, sweat, and tears for the Tekken games. And I know, Harada-san had to take a lot of flack, right? Because as you're kind of like mentioning, and thus birthing the whole "don't ask me for shit" meme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he had to take a lot of that along the way. So he had to, had some sort of thick skin to get through that stuff. Because you know how the online presence can be, right? Or the online rounds can be when you're involved with that stuff. So anyways, thank you very much, and hopefully something okay, anyway, my phone like went off for like a message or something like that. So anyway, yeah. So anyways, let's gonna move on with the rest of the stuff. I know there's still quite a bit to go through, and let's try to be a little quick about this one. It involves with Street Fighter 6, and it is another commentator coming into like the actual in-game commentator, but it is not who you know or familiarize with commentators. It's another guest commentator. Not to try to like say anything negative about these guest commentators, but it's just another person that I'm not too familiar with. The person or the commentator in question is Amaki Pururu. I actually am not very familiar with this um, person at all, other than being a Japanese streamer, VTuber, obviously with the anime avatar. But you know, it's just another thing about the situations. Like, why, like I like as much as like it's I guess kind of cool to include like just people from all walks of life.
Yep.
Like it'd be nice to give recognition to and respect to give back the respect to the people who are directly involved with the fighting games when it comes to the competitive scene. So, the only time pretty much we had with that was Vicious, that I can think of, Vicious and James Chen, right?
Yep.
So it's like, what about the rest of them? Like, F Word, you could pick Logan, Logan Salmon, like, Yipes,
Yep.
and the whole hoopla, right? Like, there's a whole basket of that, and yet, they just kept picking these other Japanese celebrities and stuff like that, and like just like random people. And oh yeah, and of course, let's not forget Aru, right? Aru is the
Yep.
Japanese commentator, so that's cool, right? That to include him, he's like very renowned in that circle. But like, again, like just to include a lot of these celebrities in Japan, which is cool for like the Japanese side of things, yeah, obviously. But like for everybody else, it's like, well, you know what I mean? Um,
Yep.
yeah. I know that there are some Western celebrities, like that the one female wrestler. Forgive me for not remembering her name. But she is like, like a fan of Street Fighter. So that's okay, that works a little better, but I just wish that like it's commentators, like, is that so much to ask? You know what I mean? So I don't want to sound like all like a negative Nancy or anything like that, but you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
right. If we have James Chen and Vicious and Aru, it's like, why not let's give the spots to more of the commentators maybe later on.
The
Yeah.
yeah, that's you know not not look, I guess almost like the face of Street Fighter commentating or just commentating in general. So it's like, yeah, why isn't as you said, Yipes in this game commentating?
Mm-hmm.
I'll I'll put his freaking voice on every day, every time I
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget yes, Tasty Steve, I believe, is also in here too.
Yeah.
Yes. That is also a thing, yes. But it still goes back to the point, like, hey, why not more, right? We got Tasty Steve or Say Jam, right? You gotta have Tasty Jam. Like, come on, man. Or yeah, like he's a great pairing with Tasty Steve, of course. So yeah, it's just so odd with these choices. Street Fighter 6 has been doing a lot of odd choices here throughout its life cycle, including the avatar costumes and not enough of the actual character costumes. I know they're trying to like starting to catch up on that now,
Yep.
but like still, like they could do so much more and they could just make easy money. But it's just all about the avatars and the guest commentators and just other things, but not the ones that we're so used to.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, that's my piece on it. Anything else you wanted to throw in before we start gunning?
Pretty much just congratulations, Miss
Is Amaki?
Amaki
Yeah.
Kururu.
Yes, of course. Right.
Yeah, congratulations.
Of
And then
course.
for the female WWE wrestler you were thinking of is Asuka,
Is it Oscar?
I believe.
Uh,
Because I know she plays a bit of Street Fighter.
it's the one who cosplayed Yuri.
Oh, that one.
Yes, I don't think Asuka is in here. Although she would be kind of a cool pick for guest commentator, but like, yeah. I think it was like something Vega or something, right?
Oh, Zelina.
There you go.
Zelina Vega.
Yes, thank you. It was like right on the tip of my tongue. It was I just couldn't say it. So yeah, that one like makes more sense because yeah, she is a fan of Street Fighter, and then like she has some star power here in the West,
Yeah.
and she's a wrestler, right? So it's like okay, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, just come on, man. You gotta give it to the commentators, man. Like, come on,
Yeah.
come on. All right.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, don't be shy. Yeah, don't be scared. Like, come on, man. We can
Just call Yipes. You know he'll.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this is the big one, right? So this is Evo, everybody. They made their sort of big announcement stream during December.
Yep.
Let me see. Let's just go off of the. Where's the Japanese? Oh yeah, it was that one. Okay, sorry. So first off, yes, this is the lineup for Japan for the if you've forgotten already. So you do have Street Fighter. I think this side is like the main lineup, and then the other side is it's hard to say. Anyways, they're all included. So Street Fighter 6, of course, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Tekken 8, KOF 15 is in there as well. Guilty Gear Strive and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo is also in the mix, along with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, the Fist of the North Star fighting game, and then Vampire Savior, which was like one of the surprise ones, Melty Blood type Lumina, Under Night in Birth Sis Celeste, and a debut of 2XKO making it into Japan. This is from May 1st to May 3rd. So this is like almost like what, a month and a half or something like that. From the actual not the, I don't want to say actual, but the Evo that we go to. Hopefully going to. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to for this year. So that was that for Japan's part. And then here's the Vegas Evo lineup, which is kind of a very similar format, but kind of mixed around a little bit. So you have Street Fighter 6, Under Night in Birth, Tekken 8, Grand Blue Fantasy, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Rivals of Aether as the sort of Platinum Fighter representative, I guess. Invincible Versus, Vampire Savior, Guilty Gear Strive, Blaze Blue Central Fiction made its return, Virtua Fighter 5, Revo, and 2XKO. So if you've noticed, this is like a plus ultra version of the main lineup, right? Because usually you only have like 6 or 8, but like they just piled in double that, right? So it's got 12 games rather than just the usual 6 to 8. Yeah. So
which if you also notice on the roster, if you want to call it a roster,
yes,
there's a staple game or series or franchise is missing, and it made waves of concerns and other words. Where's Mortal Kombat?
Yes, yeah, I know, right? Also another downer is no Tokon. Tokon is not making it into this.
Tokon is not even like
that's unfortunate.
I don't want to say it's not even a thought. I think it's more like it's not ready.
Yeah. Looks like it's still kind of like in the oven. You could also bring this up too. I mean, there's no fighters despite having new updates coming in. So no fighters in here either, unfortunately. So it's like, you gotta pick and choose sometimes. The ones that you kind of expect to see aren't there, unfortunately, and that is Dragon Ball FighterZ and of course Mortal Kombat, right? But you kind of have to understand where Mortal Kombat is. A lot of people didn't like it along
Yeah,
down
like
the line, and it's just like, it's just not strong. And not to mention, I think, this is on top of it. Like, of course, the violence doesn't help it, right? Because, especially if you want to have like the more global sponsors and stuff like that, if you want this like sort of global presence, I think that violence, the gory stuff, definitely holds that
yep.
back in a way, one way or the other. And I think that was like on top of the fact that, well, not that many people are strongly following Mortal Kombat 1. So that's very unfortunate in that sense. And yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so
That's why
yeah.
kind of wanna because we're not sponsored by him, but Mighty Keith made a video of the internet, you know, reacting to why Mortal Kombat is not in Evo 20, uh, this upcoming Evo, and it's kind of like hilarious.
Yeah.
So when you guys have the chance, go look at Mighty Keith's video on that. It's cute. It's only 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So okay, I was hoping that they would have like other announcements in here too, like, oh yeah, so they did talk about the Evo Awards for the upcoming one. Yeah, so that's not my cup of tea. And yeah. But yeah, it's there for those who want to celebrate, like, the award side of things, including best comeback of the year, best pop off, commentary, content creator. But the best dress, like, come on, man, like, like, best cosplay. I okay, that's cool. I take that, right? But really, you gotta make that into like a thing. Like, it feels like high school with the yearbook stuff. Like, when you look into the
Yeah.
yearbook, it's like there's best all around and the best artists and the most talented, and it's just what it feels like. Best dress, like, all right, whatever. Anyways, there were some other important things to take into mind, though. I'm trying to find like a good overview on it. I guess it's not really there, unfortunately. But yes, the early bird special is happening as of this moment. I forget when it exactly like expires, but they say that it's going to be the best deal that you're going to get, and that's it, right? There's no like coupons
Yep.
through later in the thing, like what happened last time. And like, no, I guess no YouTubers giving out their coupon code or something like that for the
Yep.
20% off or whatever it was. And then like all this other doohickey stuff, whatever, right? So none of that. And then, oh yeah, and then the Chipotle one, right? I think there was that one. And then so
Yeah,
yeah.
the Chipotle, and then the last minute coupon thing
Yeah, all that
for
stuff, that was like, okay, it's like there was, yeah, it does give less incentive to do the early bird special at the time. So I guess they are just trying to do away with that and just have the early bird special as the one, right? So apparently it's supposed to be under $200, but when I looked into it, it's not under $200. It's like right at $200. Funny enough, with everything. So it's like, it's to be exact, it was like 203. With if it was just like a general like pass or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, all right, well, I know I'm not gonna partake in that because I still have to wait on my vacation stuff from work. So unfortunately, I will have to forego it. So I'll have to pay for the full price on it, which sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. They are having the cosplay competition. So that's also pretty cool. There was other things I did want to try to include, which I feel like is important info, but okay. Oh yeah, okay. Here it is. So there was this there was a um also a thing to take into consider, but this is more on the entrance, right? The people who are actually entering. So this involves with the minimum price pool. So the way they like worded it, I was like, wait a minute. So, is it actually $500,000 for each of them? But no, obviously it's not. So it's spread out throughout each game. So let's say let me see. So it definitely depends on who's the most popular entered game. So whoever gets the most entries or registrations will have a minimum prize pool of or prize money, excuse me, of $40,000 if you win first. If you win Evo, for the most entered game, at minimum is $40,000. And then the lowest top 8 is gonna be $1,500. So yeah, it's like, okay, that gets a little shaky there. Felt like the number 7 slots, and this is for 2 people, mind you, because the way how top 8 works. Yeah, it's a little low. It's like you're in top 8, but you're only are able to barely pay your ticket back, especially if you're coming from Japan or other such places. Like, okay, come on, man. That should be about at least $3,000, at least, right? Otherwise, yeah, number 5, the number 5 spots at most will be $6,000. It'll only get lower for the rest of the games, though, right? When they're less popular. Yeah, so that's just kind of a bit a heads up. I mean, it is nice for the top 4 of these games, mind you, but like, yeah, the distribution could have been a little better. So like, maybe like number 1 could get 30K, and then like the rest of them could have a better spread. Well, I don't know. That's just me. This is my piece on it. Anything from this image that you wanted to point out, or any comment? I know it's kind of hard for you to see, but yeah.
I know.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Okay, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
No, go back.
Oh, like right here.
Thank you. Okay, scroll down.
There you go.
All the way down.
All the way down.
Yep. Wow, the prize. Well, the pool is kind of a big ass jump.
Yeah, it's a little. It gets a little sad once you get to the bottom, and like if you win, number 7 for either one, it's like, yeah, $300 is like, oh, bruh.
I mean, come on, that's like what, $300? Oh,
That's
5 minutes on a at the
God,
casino.
Zawa, stop. Stop. But
Hey,
yeah.
I can get physical money that I can use for Zenless.
Oh my fucking God, he had to say it like that. Anyways, yes.
It's one of those. It's one of those lesser. Not really lesser evil. It's like, which one will I not feel more guilty of? Dropping money in.
Right.
But again, like seeing these numbers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can see why a lot of tournament goers really put their all. Just the 7th placers is like,
yeah,
so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, yes. This is just the minimum, so it could grow.
Yeah, it could get bigger.
It could get bigger, mind you, yes, but still, like, just the fact that, like, at minimum, you're barely, like, paying your ticket back from wherever, for whatever country, especially the international competitors. It's very difficult, I mean, yeah, and you could say, like, one could argue, like, like they're all just entering for, like, the passion and stuff like that because they just love fighting games and competitiveness to it. But still, it's like, it is a little sad to see especially when you start to get to the bottom, So hopefully, the actual, like, the final prize pool will make it a little more healthy. We'll see though. We'll definitely see. Was there another thing I need to mention for Evo? Okay, yeah, this is just Brian F's little way of explaining, like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be spread out throughout the games, not just like, it's not fucking $500,000 for each game or anything like that. That would be crazy. That's like, what the fuck money, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, and then that will be a very similar splitting in Evo Japan, just to put that out there, I believe. And also for France, I think it was, yeah, maybe, or whichever next Evo it is too, as well, when it comes to the international side of things. Okay, that's essentially that for the most part. There is, yeah, and then not to mention Invincible Versus. The release date did get announced at some point. It is April 30th, 2026. Bam, there you go. So that kind of explains the inclusion of this game for Evo, and no, just for Evo Vegas, or Evo, I should say Evo USA.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. During the Game Awards, they did tease the look for the Street Fighter movie that's coming up. That will be in theaters October 2026. So you do have Ryu right here, and then we luckily have this thread. So we have Ken. There's Chun-Li. Guile, Cody Rhodes as Guile. We got Vega, played by a country singer, I believe. 50 Cent as Balrog. Yes, this is real, right? I know that's got some jokes and memes across. Blanca, played by Jason Momoa. And then we have Dalzim after that. Dalzim looks pretty good. I like Dalzim.
Yeah.
And even
I just wish the skulls.
Oh yeah,
because this is like Street Fighter 2-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3? He had the skull necklace.
I think
like the big ass ones.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's like, well, it's like across 2, and then like Alpha, and then
yeah. But I just wish the skulls were just a little
more.
bit bigger.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, looks pretty good, right?
Yeah,
looks good, and I say even like Blanca looks pretty good. They actually were able to make him not goofy.
Would.
Of course you say that. Oh, but what about Geef though? Geef actually looks pretty damn good.
I don't want to be destroyed. I want to walk.
Yeah. They actually gave him the kind of like that skin from Street Fighter 6 almost.
Yep.
Yeah. He had a bit of a wardrobe going for this Geef right here. But yeah, honestly, Geef and Blanca and Dalzim look pretty damn good. Unfortunately, when it comes to Honda, I think Honda looks a little too plain. Like, he doesn't have the face tattoo.
Yeah, he doesn't have the kabuki mask.
Yeah. The painting, right? The face paint. He lacks that.
Nor does he has the I forgot what the belt is called. Sumo.
Oh yeah. Mawashi.
The rope belt.
Yeah. Mawashi. he does not. He lacks the Malachi and the waist. What do you call it? Whatever Honda wears. It's like the waist. It's almost like a waist cape, but not really. Sort of. And then yes, we have. This is our M Bison right here. You know, take that as you will. It's really all about the performance. I'm like, that's what I'm. Where
Yeah,
I'm.
it's
Yeah.
about the performance, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
people needs to get it out of their heads. Like,
Yeah.
yes, Raul Julia was a fun M Bison,
Yes.
but again, it comes down to the performance and the writing of the character.
No, yeah, for sure.
Exhibit A,
Yeah.
fucking The Legend of Chun-Li. I don't know what the fuck they were doing with that movie.
No.
I'm just
Oh
gonna say
God.
that.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Yeah. You know,
He
say
wasn't even a dictator. He was a fucking
this is a
businessman or
business.
some
Yeah, just a
shit.
business. Yeah, he's basically Heihachi because Heihachi runs a
I know.
company
I
also.
know. It's like I think the writers of that movie got confused of which game they were doing.
Yeah, I know exactly right. Even Geese Howard, I think, is a businessman too. Funny enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, he like owns like a big building or something like that. Anyway, this is our M Bison for now. We can only go off of his look, and you know, it's like we don't have too much to go off of besides the red, the hat, the cape. You know, and it is hard to shake off like Polka Dot Man, at least for me anyway. So it's like it's a little hard until we actually see the movie, how it's written, how M Bison is going to be involved with said story. And then we have Akuma, played by Roman Reigns. I kind of have some mixed feelings on it. It's like, okay, you got something going, but there's just something about it just that's not completely, convincing me. I don't know if it's the beard. I don't know if it's just the overall just presence in this poster, but it's just I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe.
Yeah, it's hard to say because it's like as you said, we gotta see them in motion.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. There's
It's
so
like
much.
that's the weird thing.
Mhm.
It's like I'm afraid of like, wow, they look good static.
Oh yeah. And then once they like move around and shit,
yeah. Once you see movement, it's like, ooh, shit, never mind, go back.
Like like it's nice that they include the big ass beads, but let's see
Yeah,
how
beads.
that works when he's actually fighting. What if it gets in his face and like gets in the way and such like that?
Which I want to say, like, if they wanted to make. Sorry, everyone. This is graphic, graphics
Design,
artist design popping out. I'm critiquing.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his aura? His.
Yes, that is a part of his.
I think if they added the aura, I think it would have sold a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that would have helped a lot. And then same with M Bison. That I think about, it's like, where's the psycho power? Like, where's the purple, right? Where's the purple
they
stuff?
got for like Akuma, they got the eyes down, but it's like you need to sell it a little bit more with the aura, and I think that would have helped.
Yes. Yeah, I think they went a little too plain. Funny enough, because they didn't like include the aura, like the powers or energy sort of colors and like that. When Street Fighter does deal with like energy blasts and such forces, psycho power, that stuff. We do also have Dan Hibiki in the mix here. It is how he looks.
He looks, and then I guess it's kind of a small thing of why people are reacting to the actor choice for him. I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
It's kind of it's both shocking and like ooh.
Right.
Like, ooh.
Okay. Yeah, this is the look that they kind of went with for Hibiki, or Dan, I should say. He's wearing a suit, but where's his gi, right? That's what he's most known for. So I'm a little this is one of those questionable choices when it comes to costume design. So like, are they gonna make his like dojo more of like a business thing? Like I'm not sure. is he just like a con man or something in that movie? I don't. I'm not. I don't know. And then I think this up next. I think this is one of the only original characters, which is Don Savage, played by Eric Andre. Not too much to say other than like, okay, I think he's gonna be like that the manager, right? Like um oh, I forgot the guy's name from like the boxing side. Um Don something. He had like the crazy hair and everything from a long time ago. But yeah, anyway, that sort of like manager, like that very comical, overzealous manager. Uh I guess to an extent it's like a reference to like a lot of those wrestling managers. I forget a lot of those names other than Paul Bearer, but anyway, up next though, we got Cammy. Okay. Right. They definitely did try with the leotard, but they actually went with the Killer Bee one, which is
Yeah,
the alpha
so
stuff. Yeah, this is alpha.
yeah, so yeah,
Hmm.
it's Alpha, so she did not break free yet.
Yeah, she's still a doll. I mean, I guess to be
She's such a
fair,
doll.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I mean, I guess it'll make for a little bit more interesting plot because yeah, you kind of want to even out the bad guys and the good guys, I guess.
Yeah, and then you kind of just you don't want to throw her into her green
Yeah,
uh her green costume
the green
too
leotard.
early
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
you kind of like for some characters you do want to see a progression of like how did she get from here to here or how did they get from point A to point B and then and if they don't show that it's like wait why is she like this? Oh, you have to do your homework. There's homework? Yes.
Yeah. So, it's obviously an alright attempt at the Killer Bee costume, but I don't know. The fact that it's the Killer Bee one and not the green one, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Because the green one is the classic one to me.
Yeah.
That's Street Fighter 2 and beyond that, because she goes back to the green leotard at one point. But yeah, this is definitely Alpha. Like, okay,
Yeah.
somebody over there likes Alpha series. Uh, Next though, speaking of dolls, we have, I think this is Julie, right? Um, yeah, Julie. There you go. So one of the twin dolls or whatever. I think it was June. I think it was June and then Julie, or something like that. I forget the name for the other one. But yeah, this is just one of the dolls, and that this is a pretty good take on the sort of the general doll costume. It is, yeah, they're not wearing the leotard, blah blah blah, whatever, but it is what it is. All right, and here's Joe, and here's Joe, just Joe, just Joe.
Joe everyday man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just seems like the actor. I'm not familiar with this person they cast. Maybe he's like a MMA fighter or something like that. It looks like he's happy. He's happy to be there, but it's like I think it's
It's like,
also
stop people.
yeah. I think this is supposed to be original character from the movie, but it might be a loose reference for like one of the NPCs. But like, okay, it's just Joe. To me, it's just Joe. I can't go off too much off of that. Overall, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I personally do like Blanca, Dalzim, and Geef. When it comes to like someone like Guile, it's like, all right, it's gonna come out ridiculous no matter how you try to do it. So it's like you gotta have to see it for what it is. But this time though, it is Cody Rhodes with the Guile hair. You know. I feel like Chun Li's costume could have been a little could use a little more pizzazz with the gold. I feel like the gold sort of decals are lacking. Otherwise, it kind of just looks more on that plain blue side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wish the tights were more brown, like a dark brown, because that's supposed to be how it's is.
Mhm. Or
Yeah.
more like skin tone.
Oh well, yeah, closer to skin, right, for sure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, this is a very blue Chun-Li.
Yeah.
That's
Like again, which harks back to like, when they make movies like this, like you have cosplayers already that does, the costumes and stuff. I mean, it's like, why didn't you call upon some of them to do
to help out
you
with the
know,
designing, yeah.
to help out with the costume? Fucking,
yeah.
I will be so bold that maybe with some alteration, or if she can make a brand new one, fucking Yaya Han could have made a Chun-Li outfit
Yeah, especially
for her.
You do have to think about like the combat applications too.
Yeah, the combat
You have to
application,
move
yeah,
around.
and
Yeah.
it harks back to like, people bitching about the live action Cowboy Bebop. Why isn't Faye wearing like this? It's
Right.
like Kanye, you try wear shorts and a
Mhm.
G-string with
Yeah,
heels
with heels.
running.
Yeah, and then
Go.
and not have your boobs pop out every fucking
Yeah.
minute. Yeah. But at least with the Killer Bee costume, it works. It's it's just a bee leotard, so it's not super hard to work with, right? But yeah, I feel like this could have used a little more, just a little more seasoning, right?
It's more like it's just missing the Chinese design,
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, that too, for sure. Ken is what you expect. Okay, and then you got Ryu, what you can expect. There's not too much to go off of. All right.
All right. Let's put a. You want to put a bet?
What's up?
Someone in the fucking movie is gonna mispronounce his name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Some people are gonna pronounce it as Ryu, or others are gonna
Ryu.
call him Ryu.
Yeah.
The moment I hear Ryu, I'm gonna throw my popcorn at the nearest person to me.
Steve. Yep.
Oh no, I'll personally mail my fist. So when Steve opens the present, it's like just a fist coming at him. Like,
yeah.
He's like, "What the hell was that?"
Yep.
You.
Yep. All right. Let's get a move on after all that. I know there is a sneak peek, yes, but we were kind of trying to get through the stuff. Maybe we can come back around and if we have extra time. But yes, we did get a sneak peek. You can kind of see how the characters move a bit, especially Guile. It does look weird, yes, but it's one of those things. It's like you really can't make it not goofy, so you gotta learn to have fun with it. But we have to see about how the movie is written, and then we can see if it's a fun movie or not, right? Okay. Fatal Fury, lastly, for fighting games, is continuing, which is awesome. I'm all for it. I think Fatal Fury City of the Wolves definitely deserves more, right? Especially with Evo Top 8 during that time. Holy crap, with Goichi and fuck, I forget the player's name. Damn it. But he's a renowned player. Between those two was a really great match. It was getting real close at one point. So it's really cool to see that it is continuing with season 2, and looks like they're gonna announce something not too far from now because it says January 2026. More reveals will be soon. Get ready. Stay tuned. All right. Yep. So looking forward to see what they do. Okay. Now let's go into the front line. So let's go blast this. For the first time in 2026. Okay. ZZZ. I know there's a lot to take in during the vacay, right? During the break. Yes, the 2.5 stream did happen, a lot of announcements, blah 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 here and there. But let's talk about and focus on what was very recent, because 2.5 is already out. And have you finished the story?
Finished the story.
Did you like it?
I mean, did you finish it before
Not
I
yet.
go
Not yet.
in?
No, I have not finished it yet. So that's why I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah, I finished the story. You're going to feel things.
Okay. Okay.
And it's up to your interpretation if it's going to be good or bad. So when those scenes happen, they'll happen. I can see why people were mad at a certain point in the story, and you'll see it too.
Okay.
Overall, Shifuyi, she's fun to play. I still need to learn how to actually do her awakening state better, to do the loops better with Dylan. And to me, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's a good thing I pulled Dylan. Dylan is such a stupid broken support character.
I know. It's actually really, it's been like really unbelievable that they actually made her like that. Right?
It's like, what can she do? Yes.
Yes. Just bring out ults easy. Yeah.
Bring out freebie ults, and then it's kind of sad that Zhao, bunny girl, she's the only one, just like Pan Yue.
Pan Yinhu. Yeah.
Pan Yue was like how he was the only one meant for
Yishuan.
Oh, fuck up. Yeah, Yishuan.
Yes.
And that's Zhao right now. She's the only one for Master Yi.
At least she's free to get. So there's that.
She's free to get.
Yes.
But you have to throw but you can't, if you want her W engine.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
right.
what you throw.
Yeah,
I'm 17 away from seeing if my 50-50 wins.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, so I had to go all the way because my previous pulls was like, well, for Shifuyi, it was a guaranteed because, Fan Yue's banner was not kind till the end. I only got him to M2. So got her guaranteed. Her W engine, I had to start from the beginning to the end, and was
you're talking about Shungong, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to go from the beginning to end, but it was the 730 route, so thank God I won that. So now it's back to the 50-50, I believe, right?
Well, wait, what you talking about? The character banner or the engine banner?
Engine.
So the engine is actually 75-25, which, I mean, whichever the split is, like was it 70-30 or 75-25? You have more chance to get the engine even if you're not on the guaranteed pity. So that's what makes it a little different from the engine from the character banner. Is that you're a little more, you have a little more chance, but if you lose it, then of course you still have the guaranteed, and then if you once you burn the guaranteed, then you'll go back to the 75-25 or 70-30, whichever it is. Yeah, so that's that. Characters, it's always 50-50. That's the thing. And then
I still hate my last SR S goals for Banyue was fucking taken over by Grace and Nekomata.
Yeah,
wanted to kill them.
Nekomata definitely cucked my Banyue poll, but when it came to Xingguang, I had way better luck. Although that being said, I had to pop $75 to make it happen, and then I had a perfect amount of pulls to proc the engine pity, right? And then I won the 75-25 whatever, right? That split. Luckily, so I beat that, and not only that, I got Xingguang from the 50-50 side of things. So Yes.
You see, everyone, this man is responsible when it comes to gotcha pulling.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gay dragon, on the other hand, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Because Hawk here should know how much I dropped on that one banner in in Fate Go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Which to this day, I'm still mad that this man over here fucking was able to pull it like nonchalant.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's crazy of how that works. Right.
Like, what was it?
Mhm.
Like, I get this at the time we played Fate Go. I get the one that you want. You get the one that I want. When it comes to the what was it? The CEs, I get CEs up the ass.
Oh yeah, I think that's still a thing up to this point. It's like, oh god, like why do they fucking include the cards in the character banners? So stupid. So dumb. That should be separate, like all the other games. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the what do you call it? The events of they have this ongoing event about oh yeah,
Yeah,
if you
the
spend a certain amount of currency, right? Real your cash,
yeah,
right?
money.
You get credit to get extra rewards, including a free W engine to select and a
Yep.
free character to select from a limited pool. So I actually was just on that cusp. So I was like, all right, I'll throw in an extra little bit, and then I got I actually got Jane now, so I'm a Jane owner. Woo! Finally. And then I got her engine, and now I also have her outfit to wear, right? So for her to wear, and then
Mhm.
so it's like, yes, I finally got Jane, and then the outfit, and then now I have her engine too. So it's like, okay, cool. Now my anomaly game is a little better. Besides Miyabi, right? I don't have to solely rely on Miyabi for anomaly now. Oh, but
Yeah.
if only they included Yanagi, I would have picked Yanagi over Jane, to be honest. But yeah,
Like, for since you brought them up,
yeah.
I had everyone except for Chingy and Bernice, and
Mm-hmm.
it's I had to ask like other people, like out of these two, which one is like better? Who do you see more, in teams and have a
Mm-hmm.
better overall like damage and also
The support, yeah.
support
Mm-hmm.
support and stuff? And they said Bernice, and I was like, hey, done.
Yeah, I would have picked
So now
Bernice.
I have Bernice. Shinji is like one of those, like, maybe until she gets her rework or whatever. So
Yeah, she
maybe
definitely
I'll
needs some
try.
sort of rework because she is old. There's all these other characters that do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking about
And
what
then
else they could have done with this, like buy stuff.
oh yeah.
Uh, You spend money, you get more shit. It's
Mm-hmm.
like it was funny because in that banner you had Lycon, or the choice of Lycon, and he was grayed out for me. I was like, I wonder why.
Right. Yeah. That's funny. There's also another like there's been like big updates too because you now have an incentive to start collecting the W engine chips from the outpost, which
Okay.
yeah, not because now you can like build up that to buy the engine that W engine currency to and then when you have enough of that W engine currency you can actually select like one of the engines or something like that. I don't know if it's a limited event or anything like that, but it'll probably be like a reoccurring event or something like that. They may like refresh the shop or something like that at some point. But yeah, I wish I collect more of those W engine chips. Like what the hell, But now yeah, that should be on the list so that you can get more W engines someday. Yeah. Other than that, I am pretty far into the story. I did get to the part where now yes, the sword is actually doing something to Xingguang in a negative way. So I got to that point. Yeah. So basically, Xingguang's eyes are closed. Her eyes are shut. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to be like vague, right, as much as I can be.
I'm just gonna say it now. In that scene, if I was there, I would be the jackass,
Mm.
like just waving my hand in front of her, and
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
you really
Yeah.
can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone be like, "You're an asshole." Yeah, shut up. Like you wouldn't do this.
Right. um. So let me see. So what else was? Oh yeah. Uh, Zhao is pretty good. If you do use her in a specific way, which is just for with Xingguang, because Xingguang actually benefits from Ether Veil, so she actually is really good if you have Lucia, Zhao, and Xingguang on the team. And guess what?
Yep.
You got him. So you can actually reach her. I say I call it Ultra Instinct. So if you reach to her Ultra Instinct, oh no, I'm sorry. Because both Lucia and Zhao can provide Ether Veil pretty quick. Xingguang can go into Ultra Instinct real fast and then just kill she can just farm. Like she's just that's like your farming team pretty much.
Yep.
Kind of like how in Crave Grand Order you had that farming team, right? You make that the 3 characters to just constantly farm for hopefully the chance of materials, right? It's basically like that, but here for ZZ is a little different. But yeah, the concept is very similar. So that's a very good team for that. And obviously, yes, it'll be good for like the other bosses and stuff like that. So, um, with that, that will lead into the characters that were announced very recently in the Dream marketing. So first up was Suna. Suna is from the Angels, right? Now we're getting the Angels being revealed. No voice in this one. It's cute. I like the theme. So as you can kind of tell, she is animated in a way, so that indicates her being in S rank. She's going to be physical and a support. And apparently, word on the street is that she's going to be able to produce Ether Veil. So guess what? If you don't have Lucia, like me, likely you should pull for her so that you can add her to the Xingguang team and make her go into Ultra Instinct fast. Potentially. I'm just putting it out there. It really depends on how she or what does she need to do to get the Ether Veil. Like, is it just like a push of a button, or does she have to like build up the gauge to do Ether Veil? I don't know. I just see some animation clips, and that's about it. I have not seen her kit as of this moment. Any thoughts though on Suna? Like any design wise? Like
I mean,
any?
I already seen like the closed beta, or
Yeah,
the
the stuff,
leak
the stuff. Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and I'm like, well, she's fine, but
yeah,
my wallet's still recovering,
yeah.
so thank you. I'm just gonna just wave at her like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, hi, bye.
Yeah. In my situation, I should pull for her,
Yep.
likely because of the Ether Veil. I'm lacking Lucia, so now I'm like thinking, God, fuck, I probably should have tried to go for Lucia. So I kind of have a little bit of buyer's remorse, or not buyer's remorse, um, a little bit of remorse at that. But hey, that's what Suna is here for, right? Potentially, again, potentially. And And I mean, from a design standpoint, in comparison to the other angels, she looks pretty plain Jane. You know,
He looks safe.
looks safe. Yes, yeah, exactly. Um, now the other character though that was revealed, funny enough. Oh, where's the video? What the fuck? They Oh, there you go. Okay, here it is. I like this theme. Very catchy.
And I've seen her stuff.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say she has a devil trigger.
Yeah. Kind of.
Or install, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. She has an install. Yeah.
Which is right there.
Yep. The robot stuff. I actually really want her just from a Oshi standpoint, or just like, favorite standpoint. Like, she looks really cute, fun. She looks way more interesting than Suna from a design standpoint, and the fact that yes, she's a robot, but like she is going to be an ether anomaly. So we have another ether anomaly unit besides Vivian. And she, as you can tell, is also animated. Therefore, she is going to be another S rank agent. Take that as you will, because the A ranks are still pretty lackluster or in terms of numbers. So we don't know if the third angel that we have yet to see, she is going to be S rank or not, but I think she's likely going to be S rank. Just seeing how stuff works. But anyway, I'm just like making a wild guess, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like I said, from a design standpoint, I like this better, like way better. Way more cute, way more interesting visually, and I'm sure she'll have a more interesting story as a robot trying to look human or whatever, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe Suna's story actually will win me over. I don't know. Maybe she'll have a trailer that's like maybe just another traumatic one or something, like a whole bunch of characters in ZZZ, and then you have like a few like Zuyan, who's just like a normal hardworking woman. She's who loves her parents, right? In comparison to now we know Dial-M went through some shit too, so she's another character that has some form of trauma in a way, right? If you look into the previous story. And same with Bon Yue, if you think about it. So yes, we'll have to wait and see about their stories, and that definitely will help. Yes, but the fact that, like, I wish that their roles were switched so that Arya would be the Ethervale character. Oh my god, that was so perfect. And somehow Suna will be the anomaly character. But I will likely have to pull for, or should pull for Suna. But I will make an attempt to try to sneak in some pulls for Arya. And then yeah, I'll definitely not put money into it. That's a little too far-ish, but like, yeah. I guess it'll depend on when her last day of the banner comes up, and it's like, okay, if I have that many pulls to activate the pity, then maybe I'll just do enough or something like that. But god fucking damn it, man. I want the robot, but it's like, Suna is just there being like, hey, but you kind of actually need me. It's like, oh, fuck you, man. All right. Anyways, that's that.
Yeah.
So other than that, I think there was. Oh yeah, there's a birthday thing for Ellen. Okay. All right. Looks pretty cute. Oh yeah, Zhao's music video thingy. I haven't. I don't think I've seen all of it, but I did see the part when Damien's dancing. I wonder how many views that has garnered at this point. I feel like it's not as strong as like Bernice. But let's check it out. Oh, it's got 2 million. Okay. So it did hit the millions. So okay, there's that. But Bernice, I think. Well, yeah. I guess to be fair, she has a way longer time. But let me see. Yeah, Bernice has 13 million at this point. So we'll see if Zhao will make it there to 13 million after 1 year. But you know, it's just one of those videos. Like it's very popular or very catchy or catchy enough for a music video. And then yes, at one point, where's that motherfucker? Is it like by the end? Oh yeah, it's like right here. Yeah, look at this big ass bump where people replayed. There's Damien. Look at Damien go. The music is very Western though, to be fair. That's why a lot of such Western audiences, I think, do gravitate to this song. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not missing anything other than yeah, the stream happened. A lot of stuff came. We did get some free polls. I think we're still getting some free polls, like right, because they like to do the 10 free 10 poll thing over the past week or whatever the fuck, and then I think that's it, right? And then there's like yes, there's other events for you to do after the story and blah blah blah, you name it. It's so funny though because speaking of events, there were the 3 other events before 2.5 dropped. I literally had 19 hours left to do those events. So I finished the light stream note event, which is like you going on a date with Xun Guang. And then the other event was the mecha, the mecha event, the gold mecha event. And I did like half of the auto chess event. So that's why I was able to I was like scrounging for extra chrome. So that's why I told you I had like what 58 polls ready. That's from doing events like last fucking like minute. Because I was like super busy and stuff like that and distracted with like Uma Musume and stuff. Anyway, that was that was a thing. That was absolutely a thing. Funny enough. Okay. More on the gacha stuff. There is a gacha revenue stuff. Oh, there you go. It was like, oh, couldn't reach it for a second. Yeah, okay. So if you take a look here, if you notice, this is for December 2025. You can also see the previous month too at that. But look at this game, right? Love and Deep Space. It went from 30 million to just a big old fucking 84 mil, man. Almost 85. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on in that game. Like, that was like, I don't know. It was some big hot guy or something that dropped into the banner or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, look at it, man. It's the Husbando game that topped it by the end of the year. And then second came Genshin. Funny enough, they doubled the revenue from last month. Who was in the December banner? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I guess Duran. I guess Duran was like that popular. I don't know. He's like basically like a Dragon Boy, so that he did have a presence even beforehand, because of how like he turned into a boy, right? Basically, so basically he was like a creation from one of the witches, and then it was supposed to be he was supposed to be like just like a thing from the witch's story, quote unquote. It's hard to explain, but it's um basically he was like a dragon, and he got turned into a small dragon because he you know his he got beaten or defeated, and he turned good, but he got small in the process. And then through alchemy, all that stuff, he turned into a boy. So he's a real boy. He's like around like uh, a lot of, like it's like he's kind of like around your character's age physically. So yeah, that's the archetype that he is, I guess. Um, and then funny enough, fourth place or no, third place is Pokemon TCG Pocket. They had a pretty consistent revenue flow. Star Rail, noticed we had a big drop, but to be fair, this one was really big because I think November was the banner with Sereni, who is a very powerful character in the lore. So, and Sereni is a very popular character if you are into the whole Honkai universe. So she's kind of like that. She's kind of like what's the equivalent? Fate Grand Order. It would be kind of like Saber. There's a lot of sabers, right?
Mhm.
Saber face. Sereni is kind of like that. There's multiple Serenis, right? I even showed you like there's a character in ZZ who looks like Sereni, so that's like a Sereni face. She's one of the captains or whatever you call them, the Void Hunters that help push back the Void by like this many kilometers or something like that. Yeah, you know that's the character, right? In ZZZ. So yeah. Otherwise, this banner involved with a character who is very specific to a play style called Super Break. So it basically means when you break a character, you do extra damage and stuff like that. That's the gimmick with the break mechanic. Um, but because it's like a very specific thing, and Super Break is kind of like, I mean, it still works, but it's not like the meta, right? But they made a character kind of like still trying to make break relevant, which it kind of is. It still works, but not the best thing. Even when this character dropped, you can kind of get away with it. But yes, they did make a boss that's specifically weak to super breaks, so it's like okay, pay to winish. But still, revenue didn't really convince them enough, right? ZZZ did seemingly performed quite a bit from the last month to here. And then we'll definitely have to see about well, I don't know if this is counting Xunguang, but we'll have to see about January because that does also include more of Xunguang's time because Xunguang's banner is up for 40 days. So she'll have a big she'll bring in some revenue. We'll see how much though. Fate Grand Order, 13 mil to 25 mil. But Musume, funny enough, had a pretty steady one. It did drop a little bit, but it's not super drastic. They're still maintaining the what is it? What is this like top 10? It looks like around there. Anyways, I'm actually surprised though because that was the month of Kita-san Black SSR, which is like highly regarded as like the most important banner to do because her support card is very good.
Mhm.
So that you know it was recommended for everybody to limit break it, which means you have to get multiple copies. Kind of like how you know when in Fate Grand Order when you pick up multiple CEs, you can like you know combine it right? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually surprised. Yeah, maybe because a lot of people already had Key to Sun Black from the debut banner. It is a rerun banner, to be fair. So I guess maybe that might have been the factor. And maybe, just also maybe, there are still more people saving up for Christmas Ogre. That's coming up real soon. So maybe we'll see a big jump in numbers there, potentially. Other than that, yeah, here's the rest of it. More or less. So, but yeah, who'd have thunk, right? Love and D Space still up there, right? You know, I want to see the entire 2025. Let me see if they have the revenue stuff. Hold on. Oh, okay, that might be it. Okay. Um, I want to see by year, not just by months. Let me see. Let's go home for a moment. I mean, also some interesting stats. You know, this game had the biggest increase, stats, stuff like that. Let me see. Upcoming releases. Oh, damn. Let me see. Statistics. Monthly. No. This is combined. I guess that is something to go off of, right? So total up to this point, wow, look at the 11D Space, right? They actually are making more money in its entire lifetime than the entire lifetime of even Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. That's actually like big. And then funny enough, Fate Grand Order is still making up combined revenue that's worth top 5. Yeah. But number 2, let's not forget Pokemon TCG Pocket, you know? Yep. Yeah, I wish there was one just for 2025. I want to take a look at that rather than the entire thing. But anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, nope. Yeah. No can do, mister. All right. I think that's that. What's this one? Oh, okay, there we go. That's what it was. Okay. So, funny enough though, even though we did take a look at the actual combined revenue of all time, right, in the lifetime, for this year alone, Honkai did take it though, 420 mil. 11D Space does come in second though, with 360. Genshin Impact being 329 mil. Fate Grand Order coming in fourth with 278.6 mil. And then of course, still in a number 5 spot, Uma Musume is still maintaining that middle spot with 228 mil, right? And mind you, this is combined. It's not just like, USA or global or whatever. It's all servers. Same with everything here, right? And here too in Gacha revenue, they actually now combined everything. It's not just China or whatever. It's just combined now to make things, I guess, easier to read. And then you can kind of take a look at the rest. Gundam did manage to make quite a bit of money this year, along with Nikkei, Wuthering Waves, Dokkan Battle, and then just hanging in there in the top 10 is Zenless. So it's kind of interesting because it's like I wonder what it is about Zenless that doesn't quite bring it up there to the rest of the Hoyo games. You know? Yeah. It's just weird. It's weird. Even Uma Musume is like beating Zenless Zone. So it's like, I can't quite put my finger on it as to why Zenless is like, even though like Zenless is like doing, I would say, more things right than the 2 other Hoyo games. It's like, why is it, getting less money? Or of the 3, it's weird. Yeah. I mean, it's still making money. Let's not get that mixed up. but
Yeah.
in comparison to the other two, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
You think it would be more close to 3 mil or even like, yeah, like 275 or something like that. But it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I saw someone like did not statistics but an overall view of Zenless's banner. Like what was their highest banner that people were throwing money? What was their lowest? And yeah, right off the bat, between the start of Zenless till I want to say Banyue's banner, just throw it out there, Hawk. Who do you think was the highest that everyone was throwing money?
Was it Miyabi?
Yep.
Okay.
Miyabi was the highest, and then sad to say the lowest was Banyue.
Right.
But it's more on Hoyo's dumbass end.
Yeah.
Because he was sandwiched between two, other S rank characters that people were pulling for.
Yes.
And on top of he only had a 12-day banner life cycle. So it's like,
dude, it's so short. That's what's like fucked up too. And like on top of that, they released 2 characters in the after that, right? Because it's Zhao and Xinguang. It's not Zhao and then Xinguang. It's both of them, and they have a 40. Yeah, and it's 40 days. It's like, god damn.
Yeah. Like that's why in like Max's Discord, the Zenless channel, I kind of like just it was making fun, but it was also calling out Hoyo. It's like, wow, Hoyo, you are really not building the allegations that you hate male characters.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, they don't hate male characters. I was like, then why is Banyo only fucking 12 days? Well, that's because this next banner was coming out and other fucking banners had like half a month lifespan.
Yeah,
why
at
only
least,
him?
right?
Why,
It's supposed to be 20 days. Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
To give that little leg room. It's like, why did Banway only had 12?
Right, well, specifically 12.
Gosh. It's like, well, because it was the end of the year and they wanted to bring out the new character.
Right.
Kayan. It's like you're not justifying the cause. You're actually putting more on like, yeah, Hoyo fucking hates male characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exhibit A. Seth. Where the fuck? What the fuck happened to him? It's like in story wise. Hi guys, I'm here. Okay, bye. Like,
Seth, yeah,
where did he go?
Seth was just like, well, okay. I mean, he did have a part in the story with Jane, and then like he did have like some mileage going with the whole Jane Seth shipping, and then other than that, that's it. Like,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's about it.
Seth was just like, hi, I'm here. Okay, bye. It's like, oh, okay, bye.
Right.
Power muscle, kind of same thing. Like, hi. I don't want to do work. So that's why you're missing, because you're playing hooky. Got it. Stay more accurate.
I mean, to be fair, he had his own agent story, but yeah, that's about it in comparison. And then
again, then Anton. Where the fuck is Anton?
I know, right? I know. Lighter, same thing. He just looks cool. He's just cool. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
That's why I really hope that the next character that gets the
40-day
touch. Oh no, the S-rank touch is Billy.
Yes, yeah. Champion Billy. Hopefully Champion Billy is a thing. Yeah, for sure. And
again, Champion Billy, he's like all fucking buff and shit, and it's like, you gave up that for this?
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with you?
Right. It'd be, I know, and after that, hopefully, like the next Void Hunter will be male. That'd be kind of cool, just to kind of even things out a bit. But I have a feeling that the next Void Hunter will also be another female, just because, right?
It's gonna be another female. It's more like I want more tyrants, but I kind of want them to be more on the, you know, anar-
The animal
anthropomorphic
side, yeah,
side
more
already.
animal, yeah, more animal than human, exactly.
Like again, they missed the fucking opportunity with Kamano.
Komano, yeah, absolutely. I think
It's like,
yeah,
but he has ears and a tail. It's like,
yeah, okay, but we had something going with Lycan, like.
it's like, do you know how many like beasts looking people we are male beast characters we already have?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
2 bears and a wolf.
2 bears and a wolf.
Yes,
Yep.
that sounds like a porno for some damn
I
reason.
know. Yep.
But again, and then someone's like, "Well, Jufufu is a furry." It's like she kind of,
Yeah,
like she's
kind of.
halfway
It's just,
there, but she's not full.
yeah.
You know.
Her face is still human. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why again, it's like I hope the.
Oh, let's not forget Polkra too. Let's not forget her, because she's the only other like animal faced Theron.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is female, but yes, but still.
She is female, but it's also like she's kind of cheating because she has the mask on all the time.
Yeah, true. They need to have the option to take the mask off or something. And then yeah, and then the most recent one, let's not forget Zhao. Zhao is full like walking rabbit. It's a full on walking
Looney
rabbit.
Tunes rabbit.
Looney Tunes rabbit, yeah, I know. The Ready animation. I like it. It's really funny. Cute.
I bet you that was such a fucking nightmare for the animators.
I feel like they could I feel like they can get away with that a little bit easier than actual like good running cycle.
Running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on
with
how you do it. It's the thing.
Yeah, how you do it, because you can just do mocap and then just hand fix parts.
Yeah,
That looks
you
weird.
could. Yeah. I guess it all depends on how you go about things.
Yeah, the techniques.
The techniques, yeah, for sure. All right.
That's why I'm half thinking to download Zenless on PC for the fan Manuel mod, because they made him look more lion like instead of robotic.
Yeah,
so
robotic.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that. Which you know would still would
Yeah.
with Billy in the middle, but you know that's just me.
Yeah.
Gotta love those artists just fucking making those type of shipping. It's like, I see what you're going for, but no.
Yeah.
Calm down.
All right. I think that's about it for the ZZ stuff and Gotcha game stuff. So let's go ahead and try to chug along. I did want to at least cover this to an extent because it is the Game Awards and stuff like that. Let's see. So, oh yeah, this is like the announcements from the Game Awards. So I guess we could go through that. So yes. Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic, they get announced, which is a single player game. So that sounds pretty promising. Yes, Clair Obscur 33 Expedition 33 swept the awards. Okay.
It's sweepies.
Yep. And wins the Game of the Year award as well, and launches the DLC all in one night. So very obviously 33 fans. Oh, okay, I should say Expedition 33 fans, not, the actual number of 33 fans. But yeah, the game's fans, I'm sure we're happy to see that.
Yeah.
There is Divinity. I believe this is from, Larian Studios. Yes, Leon Kennedy made an appearance for Requiem. That was, a win for the Leon fans. Tomb Raider Catalyst also announced, as well as a reimagining or remake for Tomb Raider 1, or the first Tomb Raider. There is Control Resonant, which is a follow-up. Returnal's successor, Sorrows, excuse me, is announced. So it looks like it'll be another game that will follow Returnal, maybe. But okay, yeah. There was a whopping 30-second little teaser, I guess, with the Mario Galaxy movie. And then, whoa, one of the supposed big announcements from Capcom is a brand new Mega Man game. It's a side-scrolling game, right? So Mega Man fans, I'm sure we're happy in some way. Lego Batman, okay. Diablo 4 expansion. Yes, we did talk about this. The Street Fighter 4 movie teaser thing, plus that cheesy stage thing that they did. Oh, but it's pronounced Ryu. Ha ha. This one was really cool. Star Wars Galactic Racer is bringing in like the pod racers and like the vehicles as well, and apparently it's from former Burnout and Need for Speed developers. So that sounds really exciting, right? Hopefully this will be like a fix for like F-Zero, like that high speed space racer game, kind of. Phantom Blade Zero gets a release date, apparently. Pragmata got a release date, which is actually coming out April of 2026. So definitely another game for me to look forward to, at least.
And my money is ready.
Yeah. And then another surprise game that came out of nowhere, in a way, Nagoshi is debuting, as not himself, but like in his new studio slash footing at NetEase with his game called Gang of Dragon, which, funny enough, has a pretty strong resemblance to Yakuza, a game that he used to help work on as a director, I believe. Yeah. And it is featuring I forget the gentleman's name. I'm sure you are very familiar with that actor. Which I will look up right now. With this actor right here. Okay. And yeah, it seems like it's gonna have, oh my god, even like this city just really looks like, Kamurocho, you know. But hey, you can get to drive cars. It's an open world action combat game, I guess. Apparently. At least to an extent.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, his name is Maudon. Maudon Seok is the star for Gang of Dragon. Warlock Dungeons and Dragons. They got announced as well. Forest 3. High Guard, which is it's like a fantasy Titanfall in Apex Legends, kind of. Well, okay, I should say more on Apex Legends because it's supposed to be like a competitive shooter. BR that has a boss fight in it. Yeah. This one was not well received thus far because like the graphics are kind of and then it's just like it's another BR, and then on top of that, it's not Titanfall, it's not Apex Legends 2, but most importantly, it's not Titanfall 3. That's what people are turned off about. pretty much. Total War Hammer 40K has been announced. And then Invincible Versus got an original character for the game. And her name is Elemental.
And a big ass visual upgrade.
Yeah. So we can go ahead and play it real fast.
You don't know my name now, but you will once this is over. Never been to jail. Tell niggas that I'm in here with jail.
Who is she?
She may be some minor Earth hero.
My name is Elemental. You seem pretty cool. But that won't stop me from kicking.
Oh yeah. Let's just avoid the song for the sake of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, the shading is like way better, I think. Oh wow. Yeah, you're right. All right. All right. And then yeah, then they got the the release date, as we did mention. For Loop, which is apparently the same people who did like, you know, Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, right? So they have this little weird thing for 4, right? So they got that going. No Law was also announced with the sort of resemblance to Cyberpunk to some extent. Ace Combat 8. So I'm sure the Ace Combat fans were roaring at that one. And then there's more look into 007's upcoming game First Light. And apparently Lenny Kravitz is being, of all people, being featured in the game as the villain. Right? As the main villain for the game. Marvel Rivals is getting Deadpool. So that was another big announcement for Rivals, yeah. Oh yeah, and then yes, along the way, I think it was like during December or somewhere. I think Rogue was revealed or something like that. She got her gameplay trailer at some point along the way. So yeah. Okay, and then let's see. Lords of the Fallen publisher, okay. Came out with Lords of the Fallen or Lords. Okay, Lords of the Fallen. Because it says Lords off the Fallen. Okay.
No, that's right. They're off the Fallen.
Yeah. They get announced as well. Out of Words. I think this is the game from that one studio with Joseph, right? Because he likes to make those co-op games. Neo 3. A new platforming game from the creator of the Mario Rabbids game. Stupid Never Dies, which... Okay, never mind. I thought I had something there, but okay. Free Shepherd, I didn't look too deep into it, so I'm not sure what like this is all about, just besides being a nice, adorable dog game. And then there's this new game coming up from the Last of Us and Uncharted director called Coven. Oh no, it's called oh no, okay. Coven of the Chicken Foot. Very interesting title. Potentially going to be seemingly cool, but we'll see. Decrepit. Yeah, Decrepit. First person Souls-like game. Audio Mech. Guild Wars 2, Visions of Eternity expansion. Like, goddamn, Guild Wars is still going.
Yep.
Solasta 2. Orbitals. They had like a Japanese trailer, I guess. Warframe expansion stuff or update. Wuthering Waves. Hitman. With Jovovich, right? Being featured in this expansion / update. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Lost Skies. 7 Deadly Sins game, which I think this is the one that looks like the Genshin clone. Ontos. Screamer. 2XKO, they had another character announced. Do you remember what it was? It was, I think she was holding like a rifle or something. Do you remember?
I bring out in my memory banks.
Meanwhile, there was Soul Frame.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not sure what this trailer is, but okay.
It looks cute.
Yeah.
Overall, there are some games I'm interested in playing.
Yeah.
From the announcements. Yeah, console version. Finally.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it was. It was a console version, and then they teased the next character.
Oh, Caitlyn. Yeah,
Caitlyn. That's what it
teased. They tease Vi's girlfriend.
Okay.
And no, I'm not. I'm not just saying it because it is. It's like no, it's the whole Vi and Caitlyn being girlfriends has been a shipping for so long that Riot kind of caved in and just say, yeah, they love each other.
Like so many ships in Genshin, Star Rail, and even ZZZ. So many little teases of them ships. Yep.
There are so many interesting artworks of that badger. Thank you, artists that I follow. Just saying. Just saying.
Yes, and then on top of that, right, we had the winners, right? But like I said, 33 just swept a lot of these awards.
Swept everything. Yep.
Best family game was given to Bonanza. Doom for accessibility. Counter-Strike 2 for esports game. Chovy for athlete. Unfortunately, not for our pick, right? Because we did both pick either Kakeru or an RD, right? I think at one point we did both pick Mena just because, right? We had okay, I remember. We did both pick Mena, but we both had different reasons, so that's what it was. Yeah, but neither of them did not win, unfortunately. But hey, they were nominated at least. Esports team, Team Vitality, and then best mobile game, Uma Musume. Woo! I was happy, man. They gave out a free SSR, guaranteed SSR selector ish. Well, it's okay. It's basically kind of like a no, actually, was it a selector? Okay, no, yeah, it was. I think it was. So you can like actually pick any card that you want. That's an SSR, which is actually nice. I'm still holding on to mine because I don't know which one I should pick in my case. So I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just still holding on to it. Best indie game, 33. Best adaptation, Last of Us. Best action game, Hades 2. Best performance, Jennifer English from guess who or guess what, 33. Games Impact, South of Midnight. Oh, that was a game with it's like this weird claymation frame rate thing, but it was still 60 frames per second. I think it was. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Best ongoing game went to No Man's Sky. Best audio design actually went to Battlefield 6. I'm actually surprised, but okay, I'll take it, I guess. Best content creator actually went to Moist Critical.
Which in his video he did not mention, and he was talking about the Game Awards, and he did not bring up anything, any time in his video of him winning. So so you can tell how like down to earth and like
Yeah.
he's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Like, oh,
Okay.
okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. Best fighting game actually went to Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. That's pretty cool, right? Anticipated game, of course, went to GTA 6. Game Changer, Girls Make Games. Okay. Best action adventure game actually went to Hollow Knight Silksong. And then art direction, also 33. Best sim strategy game, Final Fantasy Tactics. Best debut indie game, Expedition 33. Score music, Expedition 33. Best sports racing game, Mario Kart World, which is I find complete horseshit, but okay. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3, which unfortunately was followed by the CEO of Larry and me like, oh yeah, AI is kind of cool. Or it's like, oh fucking god. Anyway, I'm sure like he wanted to say something else about AI, but unfortunately I think he worded it kind of poorly. But anyway,
He worded it wrong, and he kind of dug his grave really deep.
He dug his little hole kind of deep, yeah. Community support, Baldur's Gate 3. And what was it? Midnight Walk for AR VR game. Best RPG, 33. Player's voice actually went to Withering Waves, funny enough.
Mhm.
Yeah. Best narrative, Expedition 33. Multiplayer, Arc Raiders. Best direction, 33. And then, of course, Game of the Year, 33.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to see where Silk Song was. Okay. Oh no. Where's the action stuff? Okay, it wasn't that one. Oh yeah, there we go. Best action adventure game. That one had Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Yote, Indiana Jones, Split Fiction, and then yeah, Silk Song took that one. I'm actually surprised Death Stranding like did not take anything home. Like damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was mostly 33. So who was also in best audio? I forget what it was. Let me see. Give me a sec here. I'm just curious. Wow, see, I'm actually surprised. Yeah, see, because it said it had 33, Death Stranding, Yote, and Silent Hill F. Like, what the fuck? And then Battlefield took it. All right, cool. They had something over 33.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of gun sounds, baby. a lot of gun jiggling, like running around and fucking debris. It's really good though. To be fair, really good audio design when it comes to like shooting games. Okay, so yeah. Any comment on any of this stuff? Did you watch the Game Awards at all?
Yeah, I was able to watch it up and stuff, but on that night I didn't. Like it was like I think it ended around like 3 or 4 a.m.
Oh right.
And I was like, Jesus.
You're dying.
Well, it's more like we have to get up in 3 hours
Oh my god.
to go to like what you call to just like a small event for the both of us.
Okay, gotcha. Did you guys go to Disney World at all this time or no?
Oh, we went to Universal to go Epic Universal. I'll tell you off stream about my stuff.
Okay, cool.
That's a mouthful of what my what's it called? My personal journey through that place.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought, okay, so overall, I think this show itself did a lot better than last time because they actually gave the representatives time to do their speeches. Actually, I think they even let SNK people speak. I think, if I'm not mistaken, even the Uma Musume stuff, right? When they were announced the winner, what's his face from Side Games showed up. Oh, what's his freaking I want to say Side Games Moto something. I wonder if it'll just pop up. Let me see. Give me a moment. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this. Soul Calibur producer. I'm in caps. Okubo. That's what his name. Okay, Okubo showed up. Yes. From Soul Calibur. Yeah, he was the representative for Uma Musume, funny enough. The guy who made Soul Calibur picked up the award for Uma Musume. What a timeline we're in. Yep. Hey JP, what's up, man? I noticed you were there. Yeah. Wait, are we stuttering?
Huh?
How's our stream looking, Zawa? Can you check real quick? Here, I'll wave my hands just to do a frame rate test thing. Am I starting and my hands are like jittery?
You're fine on mine.
Okay. Maybe it might have been like a individual connection thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay. Anyway, that was the Game Awards though. It did a lot better in terms of like, letting the people talk and like, giving them like the time, the respect, right? Unlike before. They were like literally they were told to like hurry the fuck up pretty much and like that was ass. Right? Yeah. Like they were really trying to rush the representatives to like the award winners to like hurry up with their speeches. So yeah, I think thus far I think this was like the best one yet. I think for in terms of like how things went, the flow and everything. From what I was able to see, I didn't see the whole thing, mind you. It's like what, like 4 hours or some shit. Like I'm not gonna sit through 4 hours of that.
Yeah.
So from what I was able to see, right, I think they did a lot better. Yes, there are still Muppets. Apparently something happened between Miss Piggy and Jeff Keighley, so it's like, okay, Jeff and his love for Muppets for whatever reason. Okay, the guy likes Muppets. All right. Including what, Swedish Chef, and I think those two old dudes were there. But Miss Piggy, yes, for sure, Miss Piggy was there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Hopefully Jeff Keighley can keep up the consistency of quality and even improve on some other areas even more. So yep. All right. That's pretty much that. So we do have like about like 10 more minutes ish. So I guess we can like breeze through a lot of this stuff. So okay,
All right,
all right,
rev those engines.
let's go. All right, let's go.
We
Okay.
just fucking like we rev, but we forgot to take off the parking brake, and we just
Oh shit. Yeah.
it's like
You just jerk forward. Yeah.
whiplash. Everything's like
Mhm.
motherfuckers.
Yep. Okay, so remember we had we watched that AI dub of some like
Oh
random
yeah.
anime from like the Amazon Prime stuff. They removed it, so that's good. They actually removed that.
Yep.
Speaking on
Hee
AI,
hee, April Fools is like,
yeah,
you're about like 4 months too early.
yeah. Speaking of hee hee haha, Elon Musk thought it was funny to actually implement an editing feature on all
Oh
the
yeah.
images so that you can actually edit any of the artist's content right then and there with Grok. So that was like the biggest fuck you that one could ever give on New Year or no, Christmas Eve. Like
On
I woke
Christmas
up to
Eve.
that, I'm
Yep.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
I,
And
yeah.
he put it more of like how when he said, "I'm going to give freedom, freedom of speech back to the people," and blah blah blah. It's like, congratulations. The big P's are coming out of the woodworks because
Mhm.
apparently one of the Stranger Things characters is like a child,
Mhm.
and people are already putting like, and I've seen. I mean, thank God the person cropped it out, but
Yeah.
someone asked Grok, "Can you put this character in a bikini?" And I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
"That's a fucking child.
Dude.
What the fuck is?"
It is actually now a cesspool of just disgusting fucking people, man. Like it's so what's even like more baffling is that they actually do it in the open, like in the comments. Oh, take remove dress, and it's like a fucking little child with a dog. Like what the fuck, dude? That's like wow.
Oh, what was the
Mhm.
other thing that Elon like fucking fucked up and it kind of like he had to back pedal was the location, like where is
Oh,
your account? And I was like laughing at so many of these yeah, we're for America, MAGA everywhere. And it's like, oh,
oh, that's
I live in
right.
Russia. I was like,
Hmm.
huh?
Yeah, the grifters, yeah, like all the weird like US fans or whatever you call them. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I was like laughing. I was like, uh-huh. Okay.
Hmm. It's so funny, I know. Ugh, those people are just
So the not the allegation, so it's not even like a rumor, so it's kind of true.
yeah,
Elon, you're really not taking the the divorce really well, aren't you?
right. Oh, yeah, I know. It was so bad. It was right on Christmas Eve too, which is like the cherry on this like shitty Sunday, man. And just
And I forgot to. Well, for the some artists, they kind of thought a workaround. You're supposed to just
put in the GIF,
it's
yeah.
sort of yeah, put it as a gift. I fucking screwed that part up of my own posts of
Oh,
like a commission I just got. I was
yeah.
I was like I forgot to put you as a gift, but
It's just, I mean, well, even
it's like
so, it's
geez, like
just a
what do we
yeah,
now?
it's just a good inconvenience for the AI fuck faces because like all they have to do is just make a screenshot of it and just that's it. That's all they have to do now. You know, so it's not exactly like the best workaround. I get it, but it's not. Yeah, it's not the solution. There's really right now. There's no other way unless somehow Elon rewinds it, right? Takes it back, but I I don't expect that. I'm not gonna hold my breath
I
on
was
it.
just looking at one of my commissions I just got. Who are you fucking 15 people that bookmarked it?
Right.
I know what you are.
Yeah. Yeah, that was such a horrible day for artists, man. I'm just like, Oh my god.
But that's the thing too. Like some people, like some of the artists, say, "Well, time to go to see you at Blue Sky," and it's like Blue Sky is also not that
Yeah, they also are
good
using AI
either.
for something, so it's only a matter of when AI is just like gonna be so goddamn annoying at just taking over everything that you wanna like go to. It's but Twitter is just so bad of the bunch, so it's like yeah, and people are saying like, oh yeah, go to Instagram or go to Threads or this and this and that. Like you can't escape it, man. You cannot fucking escape it. YouTube
Like,
also
but
is
do all of this, do all that. It's like,
yeah. Definitely don't go to DeviantArt. That shit is horrible with AI. Like they actually let people sell AI art on that fucking platform, dude. That is like what? You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
dude, this world sucks. I'm gonna say this timeline fucking sucks right now, man. When it comes to like just expressing your love for shit, man. Like whatever happened to just like putting stuff online and just like take it for what it is. Now it's all just tainted with all this AI bullshit, man. And and on top of that, guess what? AI is making these companies buy up all the RAM, and it's just making fucking PC parts more expensive again. It's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, fucking seeing how much RAM costs, even though like
Yeah.
the lowest fucking gigabyte, I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. See, now it has an actual effect on like more people, and now people are like, yeah, fuck AI. It's like, yeah, look, yes, this is what could have happened, and y'all are just like, oh yeah, AI is pretty cool. It can't be that bad, right? Ugh. And now you have people saying like, oh, put a bikini on this fucking little girl, or remove this dress. Like, bro, you are an actual pedophile online openly. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's so blatant. Like, oh my god, dude. This has to stop, man. That shit has to get regulated. Like, someone's gonna be in big trouble. That's for sure. Somebody's gonna be in big trouble. I'm sure. I hope, but well, it's a matter of like how long it'll take. And who knows, like in between the time of what would happen next when it comes to AI. But right now, man, it's just a very unfortunate time to be an artist. You know, in this day and age. All right. Meanwhile, Netflix was seemingly going to buy Warner Brothers, but then Paramount is trying to intercept it with their own bid, and so it's right now. I don't know what the most like recent update is on that. It seems like Netflix is still in it, but um, Paramount really wants it, so it's like it's another like case of like which one's the lesser evil, you know, kind of thing. Um, it's like, oh, Paramount has people who are friends with Trump, but Netflix is gonna potentially like rock the whole movie theater bubble, and so it's like, I mean, who knows what Paramount will do, but it seems like they still want to have movie theaters versus Netflix. Of course, they're the ones who want to just to have like streaming, because I think one of the quotes that I read is that Netflix apparently wants to shorten the window for theatrical releases and then just go to streaming like sooner. So that means if that's the case for a lot of these movies, it's like, well, your movie going experience is going to be cut short because of that. So again, that's going to really potentially fuck up the movie going bubble, right? The whole movie theater bubble is going to potentially burst if we're gonna have less time to be able to go to the theater. I hope not, because I still do like going to the theater for certain movies and such. You know, as someone who actually really did like go to the theater a lot, uh, from 2019 and before that, it's like, yeah, dude, like it. I hope that's really not the case, but it's a strong possibility knowing Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, it's really trying to get through this. Teppen. If y'all remember that game, which is the mobile card game that featured Capcom characters, is ending service. This will be ending service on March 30th of this year. Or 31st, depending on the area you live in. So, yeah. Did you play Teppen at one point, Zawa? Did you try it out?
I played it until for like maybe like the second season of the game,
Uh-huh.
and then it just fell off.
Okay, okay. I gave it a shot for like one day, and I was completely immediately uninterested because of the way the game looked. Like, um, it looked like to me it was like a card game, but also had like vibes of a lane defense game. You know what I'm talking about? Like, cause like you're
Yeah.
like, you know, because like it comprised of like was it like 3 lanes or something like that, and then you just have like these lasers or whatever, or just beams going like this. It's like, okay. I'm really not into the game, so I immediately dropped it. But you know, hey, there were people out there that really liked it. I'm like, okay, you know, not for me, but it had a thing going.
Yep.
Now, important thing though to take note of is that they are trying to make a offline version of Teppen, so you can still continue to enjoy even after the service ends. So that's actually pretty cool. That's nice.
Yep.
At least they're doing that much, unlike one of the Final Fantasy mobile games. I forget what it was. So yeah, it's like you can't even look at any of the stuff that you collected over the years, like any other dying gacha game that's ending service. Yeah, I feel like they should definitely more companies should definitely take note of making an offline version, you know, because otherwise there's a lot of people that were into Dragalia Lost, and well, it got lost in time, ironically enough. I think fans were trying to make an offline version, or like they had like a private server thing going, but I don't know what happened with that. But the fact that it did not get a offline version was, I think, was a huge crime. Along with other mobile games as along the way. But yeah, Dragalia Lost was one of those ones. Very tragic. All right, so that's that for Teppen, but at least it's getting an offline version though. But it's still, yeah, you know, I understand that people are feeling sad because, you know, it was one of those games for them, you know, on mobile. All right. Let's get into the visual entertainment stuff. So here's a bit that I wanted to bring up as we were discussing throughout the sort of reveals and such for One Piece Netflix. So live action season 3 will cover the rest of Alabasta. So I figured that was the case. As season 2 was gonna barely, like, I would say, tease it, or just at least like try to kind of put things in place for Alabasta. But yeah, it's gonna really be covered in season 3. So we're not gonna, you know, see a little bit of like, you know, Jaya or anything like that. I think Jaya will be the beginning of season 4 if we're gonna even get that far. Any comment on that for season 3?
Nope.
Okay, gotcha. A little bit more. They did have a bit of a more of a teaser. So this plays real fast.
What are you?
Oh yeah, a lot of people screenshotted this. Because
And it's like why is he so buff? He doesn't get buffed until this arc. It's like, no, technically he is. Luffy is buff. It's just that someone was kind of inconsistent.
yes. But now in like ever since from Wano and beyond, yeah, he's pretty buff. Yeah.
What are you?
Are you feeling better?
Oh.
Are you feeling better? 気分良くなったか
Oh.
Kamusta?
Memories.
Magaling ka na? Yes.
Oh, the German one is male. That's funny. Oh. Oh wow.
Let's go be pirates together.
Let's go be pirates together. No,
No.
One Piece.
I gotta be a Pokemon master.
Yeah. Yep, more stuff.
There he is.
Laboon. March 10, coming this year, guys. Remember, it's the year of.
Someone said like, okay, we see Laboon.
Mhm.
What if at the end of the episode we just faintly hear the first few chords of Binks? Okay, and I'll be like, you shut the fuck up.
I know. Oh,
I am
is-
not ready to hear that song.
that is such a like tease, right? For Brooke and yeah, all that stuff. Man, if they get
Because
to
I
that,
was like, you know what? If you're gonna play Bink Sake, fucking just throw in Brooke's laugh at the end too.
Yep. Speaking of One Piece, they did officially end now season 1, quote unquote, with a by December 28th, with more than 1,000 episodes during the 26-year span that it was aired. It'll now be switching over to the seasonal format this year after the hiatus. And the kicker too, if you want to be exact, season 1 was around, or pretty much 1,145 episodes. So 1,145 episodes. Yep. It was a good run. It's a good run. And season 2 will be starting apparently on April 5th of this year, 2026.
I mean, if we want to put it like that, on a technicality,
Yeah.
in my little head, Pokemon is just one entire season. Like when you think about it, like him visiting other places, it's not really like a season because the Pokemon anime kind of, it does show a timeline, but it sucks at it
Yeah, true.
because it's trying to say that you kind of have to believe like from the
I would-
Indigo
Mhm.
to I forget which one is like, oh yeah, from Indigo to this season is supposed to be done within a year, and I'm like, huh?
Mm,
What do you mean this is all in 1 year?
yeah. Well, okay. I would consider each season would be like, when Ash's friends change, right? So, when
Yeah.
the entire time with Misty and Brock, that's all one season to me, right? But from that there on, they always change the thing. So it's all now it became more seasonal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just the fact that it's Ruby Sapphire arc or whatever you call it, and then this is the black and white season, this is the Alolan season, and then beyond that, yeah, it's, to me, his friends is what kind of defined the seasons for me when it came to Pokemon. And yeah, I think even when Tracy, remember Tracy, like the guy who sketched, right? Tracy Sketcher, whatever. When he replaced Brock, I still consider that season 1, just because of like maybe the vibes, or maybe the fact that Missy was still there to kind of like
Yeah,
anchor
it's
it.
like because
Yeah.
Missy's still there until the quote unquote original cast leaves, then it's
Mm-hmm.
still, counted as
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. But for One Piece, this was all one season. If you want to be
and guess
technical.
what, everyone? For season 1, this all takes in 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what about the time skip? 1 year.
Well, yeah. The time, and then you have the 2-year time skip. So there you go. But damn, dude.
Which to me is done right, because there are some animes and like TV shows when they do a time skip, it's done bad.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because like when One Piece did their time skip, I felt like all the other animes and seasons, or not seasons, the franchises that did their time skips, I'm like, felt
Yeah.
kind of suspicious there, but they wanted to fit some sort of time skip in their story somehow. I know, because I know Bleach did it. They had their own little time skip thing going, and then uh, Naruto did that. I don't know, I forget if they did it before or after One Piece. No, I think it was before, to be fair. But there are some other animes or franchises I felt like when they did theirs after One Piece, I was like, I wonder.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff still for One Piece. It's still gonna keep going. But yeah, for those who are trying to catch up, now is the time to catch up, and then again, and then for those who are starting to get into it, hey, I mean, you got time. You can burn through 1,000 episodes in like what, 3 months or something, right? Yeah.
Well, again, with One Piece, it comes down to like, what can you skip? What can you not skip?
Yeah,
Just roll that damn
true.
dice.
Especially the filler arcs. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Those filler arcs were not short. They went on quite a bit.
No, those filler arcs really felt like Jesus. Why?
I know. Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, the boys had their final season trailer pop up. It was a teaser trailer. Let me mute it here on OBS, but we can still hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. So notice something, right? Butcher is with them. When you remember, do you remember what happened by the end of the last season?
A bit.
Yeah, because so Butcher went fucking rogue. Remember with the tentacle stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, oh wait, but now you're friends again? Like what? What's going on here, right? So who knows? This could be like from like, I don't know, episodes 4 and beyond, or who knows? But I do question like why, or how.
Explain, movie, explain.
Mm-hmm. And then if you also pay attention to Homelander punching, right? They kind of like played out for a reason. Yeah, see? They drag it out for a reason because that this particular scene, right, is going to have a lot of gravity to it. And if you notice, and it's just theory crafting, it's not spoilers or anything. If you look at Homelander, he has a bit of a burn mark. It's like a small spot, but a burn mark, right? Who else can do that to Homelander? And so a lot of people were pointing his son, right? His actual son, his bastard son, or whatever you call it. Because he can shoot lasers out of his eyes and everything. So, Ryan, right, the son, could potentially die. He might be the one key character to die in this story. That's why Homelander at one point was like kind of hesitating, but it has his wound. Now it could be possible. It could be just like a brand new character who's like also uber powerful, but gets ultimately defeated by Homelander. There always is that. But the fact that when you see the look on his face like this, and you see him like kind of hesitating for a moment, it's like, why would he do that?
He's processing. He's
yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, definitely something like that, right? If it is Ryan that he is beating to death. So yeah, if that is the case, yep. But when I first saw it, I'm like, I have questions. I have questions. And most importantly is, how is Butcher back with them so quickly after what he did?
He said, "Tee hi guys."
Yeah, exactly. See, they. Oh yeah, well, Kimiko, of course, is like, well, fuck you for what you did. Meanwhile, everyone's like, accepting him back. But that this is like a recurring thing. Kimiko and Butcher do not have the best relationship. He's like, I'll take that as a yes.
It's like, hello to you too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then of course, Ashley. Do you remember what happened with Ashley by the end? So remember she took V at the end. She snuck into I think it was Homelander's fridge or something like that. Like he had like that little mini fridge full of V. Compound V. And
no.
Yes. And then she hid it, right? And then when it was taking effect, it was like more on her head. So I was like, what could her power be? Like, is it like hair power or something? like Sindel from Mortal Kombat, or could be something else. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe she has some sort of mind manipulation thing, whatever, Or maybe she's also now super smart, like Sister Sage. And now and then so Sister Sage and Ashley could potentially are we going to be the ones ultimately duking it out, by the end. I think that would be a pretty cool way to sign off Ashley and Sister Sage potentially. And then of course, yes, you got Soldier Boy, you got Ryan, Sister Sage. There he is. There's Daddy. And then, of course, yeah, there's new characters, including this guy. I forget what he does. I think I want to say he appeared first in Gen V, but I think I'm probably getting someone else mixed up. There's the Deep. Of course. Being the Deep. You got A-Train. Got other new characters. Firecracker's still there somehow. Got Butcher's Dog. And then, yeah. And then you have the punching scene, Butcher. Yeah. Any comments on the boys?
I wonder how all out they're gonna be with these episodes.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's gonna be grody, to say the least.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Meanwhile, there is going to be. Oh yeah, no, sorry. There is a couple things for the boys. So, it will premiere with 2 episodes. The season will have 8 episodes, as always. Series finale will release May 20th. Right. So it'll have a pretty much a 2-hour premiere. I forget how long those episodes are. 2-hour premiere-ish. Right. And then this one. Oh yeah. It's just kind of saying like, oh yeah, this is the stuff to look forward to. So we have Daredevil season 2, Invincible season 4, and The Boys season 5. All released new episodes around the same time, pretty much. Yeah, so we have The Boys on Wednesdays and Invincible on Thursdays, pretty much. Yep. Another series to look forward to potentially is Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage, releasing on Prime. All right. Yep. And they will release both a black and white version and a colored version. So you have options. Moving along, Legend of Aang was previously going to be a theatrical release, but they are not doing it. Not anymore. And instead, it will be just releasing on Paramount Plus exclusively. So, you remember what I was saying about, Netflix and Paramount? So it looks like in this case, Paramount doesn't give a crap about Legend of Aang being theatrical. I guess they just want to give more reason for Paramount Plus. Right. So, kind of unfortunate that is happening. So, that is an L for the moviegoers. Okay. I think we can leave it off of that. Other than Tojima. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What?
All right. We always have these. This is our first one of the year. Maybe it's fake news. I don't know. All right. Unfortunately, that is the note we'll end on with the Aang, Legend of Aang not being in theaters. All right. Actually, no. We can change up the note a little bit. Okay. Let's end it with this. So I think in Detroit, they actually made a RoboCop statue after 15 years in the making. So the statue is a bronze sculpture by George Gekas, and it is a 3,500 pound statue. It was erected on Wednesday, December 3rd, on Russell Street, south of Mack Avenue. So if you want to do something in Detroit, you can visit the statue potentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it's kind of nice that they RoboCop gets this much recognition to the point where even Detroit, right, actually wanted to do something about that. So that's pretty cool, right? Yep. I actually do like RoboCop myself. Well, especially 1, right? RoboCop 1. That kind of does fall apart by 3, but it had its moments.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 was pretty good, but you know, it's just it's got the sequel-itis, right? None of them can ever touch the first one. So, pretty cool though. So in case you visit, I think it was Combo Breaker that takes place in Chicago-ish. Hey, I mean, if you want to make a stop to Detroit, then yeah, go visit the statue. Or, you know, whatever other reasons to visit Detroit. But anyway, that is that. Oh, Ayado, I have not done the Uma Musume stuff. You'll have to wait probably like 30 more minutes on that because I gotta get food after. So anyways,
Yep.
That is how we're gonna do it for the first episode of 2026. Woo! Right? New Year's, and there are new problems. New Year's, new problems. Yep.
Pikachu's.
Yep. Pick and choose. Yep. So, anyways, we still have, well, the whole year, right? And funny enough, it is the year of the horse. How funny is that? Because, you know, Uma Musume, horse, haha, hee hee, right? Hopefully they...
My year.
Yep. Yep. Because we were both born in 90. So, year of the horse has come around. So hopefully that...
like a horse.
Yeah, hopefully that will come around and bring us some luck. Some extra luck. Yep. And have more stuff to look forward to. Right. And hopefully we get more good surprises. And hopefully some problems get resolved. Like the AI shit on Twitter. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Anything you wanted to say before we take off?
I'm hungry.
Same.
When it comes to gacha games, people spend your money wisely.
Of course. Of course.
As I look at a mirror and point at it.
Yeah.
And let's prepare for like whatever new games that will flood our libraries. I know it's Pragmata for me.
Mm-hmm.
And Onimusha.
Yeah, for me it's Pragmata and Mouse PI for Hire. If anyone remembers that game. It's the one with the cartoon first person shooter. Apparently has Troy Baker in it. So cool.
Yep.
All right, stuff to look forward to, guys, and hopefully we can reach to our New Year's resolutions, whatever that is. Hopefully y'all can do it. So anyways, with all that, thank you very much. For those who are waiting for Uma Musume, give me 30 minutes about. I gotta grab food and then we'll get that going. So I will make another stream soon for y'all to wait in, and then we'll get that going. But anyways, thank you very much. We'll see y'all in the rest of the new year. All right. Bye-bye.
See ya. Can I help you? You've been biting on my fucking leg for like 30 minutes.
What, Godzilla? He's not gonna
go. I'll be making him bite something else, but no. Nanaki's been nibbling on my leg for a while.
Uh-huh. But what